Welcome back! You are listening to the recording of our live episode. To catch our shows live, be sure to like, follow, and subscribe to us. This will keep you up to date on our schedule and any changes that occur. All our stream info and links are in the description below and at links.chaoticallybalanced.com. You can also support us by joining our Substack at chaoticallybalanced.com/support, where our paid members get early access to ad-free episodes and exclusive content. Alright, enough of that. Let's dive into the adventure.
Let's get right into this. I don't want to wait. I'm excited. So, we did all the good stuff. We touched on all the important things. We know your characters. You know them. I don't know them as well as you do. And I'm ready to find out some more. So let's just set a scene the way I want it to. So it's been 3 nights. That's how long you've been in this 82 Chevy G10 van. Those old school, rock and roll vans. It's a mystery machine almost. The drive from Vegas to Wendover, Utah should have taken you about 6 hours. Maybe less, maybe a little more, depending on traffic. Instead, it's taken you 3 nighs. 3 nights of double backing through desert roads, killing the headlights, abandoning or hiding in abandoned lots, and just waiting beneath dead air, cold sands as you see the salt marshes stretch across the endless desert of the Mojave. This is a result of one of the 5 independent vampire lords, Swan Laredo, sending her Bruja enforcer Dalton to quote unquote deal with you, whatever that means. For 2 days, or 2 nights to be more exact, the lights of his 69 Charger has chased you. You've seen him miles back in your rear view, gaining on you, far out into the desert, way off the beaten path, on as many switchbacks as you've hidden on. And for the first time in those 3 days tonight, you have not seen him. Whether that's intentional or you've actually lost him, who knows? But these last few hours, it's been the 3 of you. In a dead silent car. And not the kind of silence that's like, oh yeah, just people who don't talk sometimes and maybe playing their phone, tap their foot. None of that. Just dead air. Like stillness and silence only the undead can make. No breathing, there's no shifting of feet, there's no nothing. Just the vibration of the van as you drive along the endless road. Vegas is far, far away in your rear view. I'd like you to start the night for these last 3 nights with 3 rouse checks. And tell me what you get.
All right.
I'm at hunger 3, Because I'm assuming we're starting at Hunger 1.
You are starting at Hunger 1.
Yeah, Hunger 3 then.
Hunger 2.
Hunger 2. And what about you, Lav? What hunger
Hunger
are you
1.
at tonight? Hunger unchanged? I like it.
You start with 1 hunger, so you'd be at 2 because you failed 1.
Hunger 2. Very good. You guys have weathered this fairly well. Right now, the little digital clock on your dashboard reads 9:49 p.m. The gas gauge is 17 miles to empty, and the last mile marker you saw was 22 miles to Wendover. It's going to be tight. And as we take a look in the car, not only do I want to know what we see, but I want to know what these characters are going through. Some of what they feel, they experience in these last few nights. Jacob, you're the lead guitarist and the vocalist for your little ragtag band, let's call it. Let's start with you. Talk to me.
Sorry, you're going to have to give me a second.
No problem. I suppose we can go with Logan. In the meantime.
I'm back, sorry.
Oh, never mind. You're first. Talk to us.
Yeah, this has all been very chaotic. So it's just constant fear of, does he still have our trail? Is he just waiting for us to make a mistake? Just anxiety of not knowing what's going to happen next.
It's rough. What does Jacob look like?
Oh god. You should say refer to her image. Some terrible descriptions.
Give me a quick one. Doesn't have to be crazy.
Yeah, Jacob is 5'9". Long hair was usually tied up. With baggy trousers, belt holding it up. Tattoos of what seems to be thorns down his side, well on his arms. And a green jacket with a sewed-on patch to cover up a hole.
I like it. Logan, you're the band's drummer. Same question. What do we see? What is Logan going through over these last few nights, and tonight specifically as well? Talk to us.
Logan has spent 3 nights in a car, curled up somewhere on the floor, getting jostled because she refused to not make direct skin contact with the entirety of her dog, right? So it's just her and Princess Dartmouth curled up in a corner somewhere, and they are both cramped. They are not having a great time. They need out. And it's there that you see curled up a very femme white woman with black hair in a short bob. She's wearing like punky club clothes, like short skirt, fishnets, that sort of thing, bright colors. And she's currently on her phone, and every time she gets towards like almost finishing a Candy Crush level or whatever, just small little like screaming if you can't scream because you're being chased. You know, the quiet dying on the inside of like, I just spent 2 hours on this and my phone decided to turn off.
That's rough. Everybody knows how much that sucks. Trying to win and you just can't. Yikes. I like it. Robin, you're not even really part of this band yet. You picked these two strays up and got caught up in whatever issue they had, but you are also hunted. You might have played a couple of sessions with them, a couple of jams, but not a show. You're not even part of this thing yet. Talk to me. What do we see? What's Robin going through?
Right now, Robin is kind of leaning on her steering wheel, chewing on the back of like a ballpoint pen that she had around, just thinking. These people she doesn't know well. She had the feeling that, I mean, she was already gonna hop town. She never really likes to stay in one place for long times, lets people get suspicious. But now she has two people she knows only tangentially, and she doesn't know quite yet how well she can trust him. So she's still, her eyes occasionally dart to one of her stakes that she has in like the cup holder in the side of her on her car door, occasionally looking back at them through the rear view mirror and just thinking.
This is goddamn scary.
Yeah.
Hunted, car with kindred you don't fucking really know that well. Just trying to fucking survive. How the hell did you end up in this situation? That's crazy. You take another look maybe at the dashboard. Gas tank reads 12 miles till E. Maybe another 8 or 17, 18 miles to go. Do you push it? Or do you conserve gas, coast? How are you driving the car? How are you going about it? How are you going to make this distance knowing that you're this low on fuel?
Or should I probably describe my character?
Yes, you should.
Robin is, she's kind of this, she's not muscular, but she's fairly lean. She used to do a good amount of exercise as a mortal. She's around 5'10-ish with like pretty long black hair, with her bangs dyed like a dusty rose pink. And she's just wearing these super oversized camo pants she bought off a thrift store, with a belt that she didn't even bother to wrap around properly and just hangs off two of the belt loops as like a fashion statement. Wearing just a bralette and a pretty baggy jacket with a tattoo from some kind of video game that she enjoyed a long time ago on her shoulder. And she looks back back down at the gauge, and she calls back to the two of them. My phone's out. Do you guys have maps or something?
I could probably. You can go.
Yeah. What's it? She says, "Oh, I do." She pulls it up, and then her phone dies again, and she's just like, "No, I don't."
Shit. You?
I do, luckily. Yeah. He would pull up his phone. Battery says it's roughly like 28%. As he would open up maps
How
and
close
kind
is
of
the
pass this.
nearest gas?
So you're along the I-80, which is fairly populated. You've seen a few like gas stations here and there. Being able to stop was like impossible though, knowing that Dalton was on your tail. But these last maybe 50 miles or so, there's nothing. There's no gas station. It's you and the upcoming town. There's nothing in between the two.
Unfortunately, closest place is the next city. Do we
Well,
have enough fuel to get there?
do we?
You can try. I mean, you're gonna, burn out all the gas. But how about you give me Dex and Drive.
Alrighty.
We'll call it a difficulty 2 roll.
Sorry,
Otherwise, you
real
guys
quick.
might get
I'm
outplayed.
not.
Oh, go
Sorry,
on.
I'm just. Because I usually use a different app for rolling. How do you roll for in this one?
Slash V roll, V space roll. Uh, Space, you'll put your pool in, press tab, and then a chart will come up. It'll give you your hunger, and then tap again, and then difficulty, and it should go right through.
Okay. So what are the two again?
Dex and Drive.
Action drive. Six. And what's the difficulty?
2. 4 successes.
Ooh.
This is your baby. You've kept this van together for as long as you've had it. You've had to do repairs. You know how far she can go, or he, depending on how you refer to your van. Before you're gonna be like, before it's done, before you're like not going any further, and whether it's between you just letting it coast and not accelerating, or all the little tricks to keep the car on the road, keep the wheels moving forward, because it's not the first time you've had to deal with this. You make it, but barely. You pull into, there's like an on-road. If you're familiar with American highways, there's always an on-road onto a town, and you see a sign right as you kind of see the on-road that says, "Welcome to Wendover, Utah," and it goes to the right. To the left of the on-ramp, there is not another one, but you can see that there's about a 2-mile what looks like overpass. And in the same sign that says "Welcome to Wendover," it says welcome to West Wendover, and there's an arrow that points left across that overpass 2 miles. You're not going to make that. But West Wendover is Nevada, not Utah.
Mm.
The sign that also says welcome to Wendover says population 1196. There's another sign right underneath that says 0.2 miles, and you see the little golden arches of the star of a McDonald's. 0.6 miles, you see the little green Starbucks symbol. 1.1 miles, there's the BP gas station. And then in 1.6 miles, it says the Raven's Nest Bar, Grill, and Live Music. As you pull in, to the left is the McDonald's. You can see it right there as you guys move into Wendover. To the right is a mechanic shop. It says Big Al's. There's a little sign that says open Monday through Thursday, 8 a.m. to noon. And then there's a phone number underneath that says call if you need me. And as you get into town, you feel the engine start to sputter because you've run out of gas. Where do you want to go from here?
Because they can't get anywhere without gas. She's gonna just drone for a little bit, put on her jacket a bit more just so she doesn't get harassed, and calls out to the others. You guys good to get pushing?
I can do my best.
Yeah. She's gonna take off her like slightly heeled boots. And pop out.
Yeah,
Alright.
Jacob follows behind.
Just keep your eyes peeled. She rubs her eyes a little bit and then pops out, pats her precious van on the side a bit, and then moves to the back to get ready to start pushing it to the gas station.
Excellent. The gas station is, like I said, it's about a mile down into town. The engine, again, cuts out just as you pull in. And you're kind of directly in front of the mechanic shop, Big Al's, which was right off the ramp. And so you could say it's strategically placed to, if someone were to break down, that it's easy enough to pull in the mechanic shop and Big Al might come by. But it's as you guys get behind the car or the van and start pushing, you get a real look at the town. This place has got that kind of liminal America look to it. Somewhere between like you can see it on the other side in West Wendover. You got all the lights, the freedom of Vegas. You can almost hear the music over there. It's on, it's popping on that side. And then here you are in the conservative, old feeling town of Wendover, Utah. The difference is stark, and you can see it from this distance. As you push, if you're looking around, I'd like you all to give me wits awareness. No difficulty. I just want to know what you get.
Can Princess Dartmouth also roll?
Yes. Let me take a look, because I think she has 5 dice for something like this, right?
She has 4. Yeah.
4 dice.
How many do I have? I'm significantly worse. Okay, cool.
What'd you get? Everybody. I'm excited.
Oh,
3
okay.
successes.
I got one success.
Princess got 2 successes, and Logan got a bestial failure.
Goodness gracious. All right, I've got the sheet for the dog here. Wanted to make sure I got that right. Excellent. With 1 success, again, it's just, you notice all the little things, right? This town is it's very small. There's not much. You're looking around. Most things are closed. As you're pushing the van, you can see the sign for the McDonald's says open late, 7 a.m. to 9 p.m. It's crazy. The dog, Princess Dartmouth, gives like a low whine. And maybe, Jacob, that's what triggers you to what happens, is the door, the employee entrance to the door for the McDonald's, you see it opens up, and a girl comes out. She's maybe 19, 20 years old. She's got shoulder-length blonde hair. She's still in the black McDonald's uniform. She's got her little visor on, and she's on the phone. And she's just yelling into it, like, you were supposed to be here half an hour ago. What the fuck? And she lights up a cigarette, and she's like, no, you fucking asshole. Are you drunk again? You know what? And she hangs up. And she yells into the bar. She goes, Dave, can you give me a ride? You hear somebody yell something back. She's like, fine. And she goes up to one of the 3 cars in the parking lot, like opens the door up. She lifts, like, she can see her like reaching in clearly by the visor. She's like, yes. She finds something. She pulls it out, closes the door, and she's got what looks like a little rolled joint in her hand. And she flicks the cigarette and is like, fuck it. And lights up the joint and sparks it. She's like, oh, fuck yeah. She kind of looks around for a moment and sees the 3 of you pushing a van and just like, what the fuck? As she looks at you. Logan, with that bestial failure, what hunger are you at?
2.
2. I mean, 2 hunger is 2 hunger. And she looks like a mighty tasty snack. I'm going to need you to go over there. I need you to say something. Introduce yourself, even.
Yeah, so she's gonna catch a sniff on the wind, look over, immediately stop walking and pushing the van with everyone else and go over barefoot to this woman and, hey, ever since I stopped smoking, I never know how to approach a woman. Hi.
Jacob and Robin, pushing this van gets just that much more difficult as abruptly Logan just stops pushing and walks up to the girl who's come out of the McDonald's. We hear her go, hey. She responds. She goes, hi. Or she takes like a couple steps back. She can see her like angling herself towards like the employee entrance door, where they would come out from to like throw things in the dumpster. She's not running or anything, but clearly she's like, what the fuck? You got no shoes on? Like, she's looking at you crazy. But she takes another hit. Hi.
I think Princess comes and like nuzzles underneath one of the hands to get rubs while whatever's happening is happening. And I might as well describe them right now. They are a wolf dog, which means that they're like one of those freakishly big dogs which have like the same sized head as like almost a human torso, and at shoulder is about chest height with with Logan. So this massive dog just comes up and sits next to Logan, and she starts like tussling her behind the ears. Yeah. No, I just thought I'd come over and I don't know, you're really pretty. That's kind of all I had to say, really. Distractingly pretty. You know how it is, women smoke, and then all of a sudden, you're in over your head.
She gives you like it's not shy, but it's more like a surprise smile. And she takes another hit. Thanks. It's maybe the nicest thing I've heard all day today. You got a name?
Logan, pleasure to meet you. And I hold a hand for handshake.
She tucks the joint in between her lips and she reaches out and she takes it with the other hand afterwards. Chris, nice to meet you.
Nice to meet you, Chris. Do you know if anything will be open that'll get our little van running tonight?
She gives a shrug, but then like gestures at the town. Nothing is open. This is nowhere America. Did you not mean to end up here?
Does anyone mean to end up here? Wait, sorry. No, you live here. I didn't mean to say that.
She does look quite insulted.
No, sorry. We've ran out of gas coming from Las Vegas. And I've been pushing this goddamn van like 2 miles.
That's crazy because it's been all of like 0.11 miles, but I like it. While you're talking to her, Robin and Jacob, what are you two doing?
Almost the second. Oh, sorry. You go first.
You can go.
You go first.
Okay. I was gonna say Jacob is just still trying to push this van while kind of just watching what's going on, see if he needs to step in.
Jacob, you're quite hungry.
It would be quite convenient.
It would be. Do you keep pushing? Do you maybe also go and introduce yourself?
I'll
I
keep
just want to
pushing
know.
for now.
Just keep pushing for now. What about you, Robin?
Upon noticing Logan going up to the girl, she kind of nudges over to to Jacob, and she's like, "Are they always like that?"
No, not all the time. But everyone has their moments.
You think she's gonna? And she kind of like gives them a look.
Oh, that's right. You don't know yet. Ooh.
They shouldn't. I've been around them for enough years. But I'll step in if it looks like they will.
Mm-hmm. Sure. Let's just get this. Oh my god. Keep an eye on her, and let's just try to get this goddamn. Let's get my girl over to the gas station so we can just find somewhere to go. And she pinches like the bridge of her nose.
Agreed.
Meanwhile, she, again, with a little look of offense, she goes, honestly, and she gestures at Big Al's, who's right there. So you can either go to Big Al or wait till the morning when the shop opens. I mean, he owns the gas station too, or he's a co-partner or whatever. But everything closes around here.
To wait till morning. Damn. Okay.
I mean, if you call Al, he might come, give you some gas. Probably not much, but enough to maybe get you from one end of town to the other. There's a hotel at the far end of town. If you're looking for something to do, there's the Raven's Nest. That's where everybody goes. But what else are we supposed to do out here?
Yeah, I'm sorry. I didn't mean to. I mean to be like that. I lost a lot of money in Vegas, so I'm kind of just, a little bitter. Are you getting off your shift soon?
Honestly, and then you hear from inside, Chris, are you done with prep for tomorrow? Did you cash out? And then she's like, yeah, you asshole. Yes, I'm done. Everything's where it should be. I'm getting a ride anyway. Just, it's all ready. And she kind of like rolls her eyes and thumbs at the door. Goes, yeah, I'm like, I should have been done an hour ago, but whatever. Just that's my problem, not yours. Don't worry about it. It's cool though. I get it. You lose a lot of money. She gestures over at West End over. You'd be surprised at how many people are bent out of shape just losing money there. I can't imagine how much you lost in Vegas, especially if you're here.
Yeah. Oh, that was messy. Do you want to, if you're like wrapped up, do you want to come have some fun with us? We're going to be here tonight. Might as well go have some fun out on the town.
She gestures to herself and her like me. I mean, I need to go home. I need to shower. I need to deal with my idiot fucking boyfriend. But I mean, I'm going to the Raven's Nest later, just like everybody. You guys should. She gestures at the other two pushing the car. You guys should come. You probably shouldn't let your friends push their car by themselves either. That's kind of fucked up.
Oh shit, sorry. Yeah, no, you're just pretty distracting. Yeah, thanks for speaking to me. I'll see you later tonight, I guess. And then she's gonna run back off to the truck without like waiting to say goodbye.
Yeah, as you run back off to the van, you hear going inside. Like, yeah, some weird girl out here. I don't know. Fucking strangers. I think they come from Vegas. Who the fuck knows? And you hear like yapping as she goes back inside. You see her maybe flick her joint as she goes back in, and you're able to rejoin your group, shove in the car. What's your guys' scene? What do you guys talk about?
Shoulder up against it, or she's gonna like walk backwards with her shoulders up against it, so she can look everyone else in the eye while she's going. She's gonna go, sorry about that. Really sorry. I didn't mean to get distracted. But on the upside, I know that the only thing to do in town is go to the Raven's Nest, and that we're not going to get gas tonight, or not enough gas to get out of here.
She kind of like looks up to the sign that you mentioned with like the phone number of Big Al, and she's like, hmm. You think he'd still be awake or up to help us out?
I mean, we gotta try, right? It's either
Yeah.
that or and she does one of those like thumb across the throat motions.
Christ, dude.
How about we don't resort to that already?
Yeah.
No, I
Just
meant
got here.
us. I meant us. Aren't we being chased or something? Like, we were very dramatic for the past 3 days to suddenly be very chill about being stuck here.
I mean, is the dude really gonna look in a place called Wendover? Like, this place is kind of a shithole.
Damn.
Be kind to shitholes there. This is worse than that. We've got nothing open at this time.
I mean, could try to think the Raven's Nest would have like open slots for us to play at. Maybe you could at least like get some money for gas in the morning. Not in the morning.
I know you're right.
Yeah, that's another
That's not-
thing. We don't. How are we gonna buy gas if things only open in the morning?
I mean, mm,
We just hope there's a place open when we are awake. That's the best bet we have. Maybe catch them just before they shut.
Oh, maybe we can find like they say everyone's down at the Raven's Nest. Maybe you can find some sort of doom prepper who will spot us some gas.
mm. I mean,
What an insane idea. But I fuck with it.
not like you have anything else to do.
That's true. If any of you look at your phone, it's probably maybe 10:20 p.m. You got the rest of the night ahead of you, no money in your pocket, no gas in the car. You can, and a mile, almost two, to push this car or van down to the Raven's Nest, if that's where you're going.
Robin kind of groans for a minute and then goes, fuck it. And then opens up the back of the van, kind of like tries to move the van at least to the side of the road a bit more, and then opens it up to scrounge around for her base.
Yeah, it's back there.
And she just kind of like,
Do we want to try call that big owl guy? See if we can at least get. Lady said we could probably get enough fuel to get us to the Raven's Nest.
With
mhm.
what money?
But what if we just, we're so charming.
Uh-huh.
As much as I love a good deal, someone would be insane to spot us money for fuel and expect us to then pay them back when we're not from this place.
Mm.
It's true.
I mean, if you put it like that, it's it's not a good idea. But if Big Al's just a really nice guy who sees that we're in a spot, then and kindness and paying it forward ism.
This is
Uh-huh.
Midwestern America. People are surprisingly kind out here. I mean, I don't know if kind enough to fill your gas tank up, but maybe kind enough to get you to the end of town. Who knows? I don't.
I'm gonna dial this number. She's gonna break out her piece of shit phone. It's one of those phones where it's got like a full touch screen, but when you slide it down, it's got a keyboard that pops out the bottom, like it's those old half and half phones. And she's typing on that little keyboard, and then she folds it back together and listens for the tone.
It rings like once and then hangs up. Not like the call dropped, even though you have like for like full service here. Do you just call again? Your phone hates you.
My phone does hate me. Yeah, I'll do it again.
Yeah. This time it rings a few times. You guys are still. Have you stopped pushing, or are you still pushing?
I'd say they probably
Uh,
stopped pushing for a
Yeah, you
minute.
did. You did.
Yeah.
So you pulled over to the side. You opened up the back. You stopped pushing on the side of the road. And on the third ring, there's that old man. Oh shit. Big Al's. Shit. Big Al's. How can I help you?
She's gonna put on like a very saccharine voice, you know, just she's gonna do her best attempt at like, oh, you will want to help me. I'm so sweet. I'm so nice. Oh, you know, like, um, hi, like, our van just broke down. I mean, it didn't break down. Oh my gosh, I'm so tired. We've been pushing this van for ages because we ran out of gas and we're right outside your shop. Are you open? Could we get like just a little bit of gas? Just enough to get us to the other side of town.
Hold on. And you hear like a hack cough and then spit. Um, you hear something in the background, like a TV. Maybe it turns off. Maybe he was watching a horror movie or something. And sorry, you said you needed your van broke down. Car, you need gas. What?
Yeah, sorry, no, sorry for confusion. It's so late. Oh my god. We've been driving like all night from Vegas and we ran out of gas. Could you spot us just a little bit of gas so we can get to the other side of town?
Uh, you said you're in front of the shop or nearby.
Yeah, we are.
Yeah. Yeah, I can help you out. I can get you on your feet. Let me take a look. Shit, give me 15 minutes. I'll be right there. And he
Um,
hangs up.
she's gonna put her phone away with a very smug look on her face. She says, see, you've gotta try these things because the world is filled with kindness when you're not in Vegas.
Robin
There's
just
no
has this like exaggerated frown, like, oh my god, she's not gonna hear the end of this.
There is no way that actually works.
Do you
Y'all
all
need to be
just
more
wait there?
friendly.
Oh.
Y'all
Do you
need to be
guys
more
just wait
friendly.
there?
Oh, it's the
Sorry, I keep cutting you
timing.
up. I'm sorry.
Yeah.
You go on. It's your
Uh,
guys' scene. Take it.
I was just gonna. Y'all need to be more friendly. Like, you're missing all life's opportunities. Um, you know, like Sloan knew how to. Sloan knew how to, you know, talk to people. You know, Jacob. Oh my God, this would be. Sloan would know just what to do right now.
Hey guys, quick reminder to leave a like, a comment, and don't forget to follow or subscribe to us. Thanks!
Don't need Sloan. They're gone. It's fine. I'm here to help. But somehow you've managed to pull this off. We now need money.
Shit. Okay. She's gonna go and like she's gonna dive into the open back of the van and like rummage through a little purse to see if she's got change left in there, like $10, $20, anything.
you as you rummage through, you might have something like $3.64.
She's just gonna bring the bag back out and she's just gonna say, I think I got it covered.
Do you? There is a skeptical look on Jacob's face at this moment.
Yeah, I got $3.
Oh my god.
Oh, that's not going to be enough.
As you guys talk, you're going through this back and forth about not having enough money. You can see from the far side of town where you were pushing the van comes kind of if you've ever seen like the kids movie Cars, it's like Mater. It's like this kind of old beat up tow truck kind of comes chugging around. It pulls up right in front of the van, so the two fronts of the car facing each other. The engine dies. It was extra loud. He's an old guy, big, heavy set, big belly, big Santa Claus like beard. He's got these really sunken eyes, all white hair, steps out. The car, or the truck, makes like a creaking sound and like shifts back and forth as his considerable like bulk gets out of the car. It's like, oh. Looks at it. I haven't seen one of these in years. Yeah.
Yeah.
Hello? And he comes around and sees you guys. Oh shit. Hey. Sorry. I mean, good evening.
Good evening.
Hi,
Hey.
Logan, we spoke on the phone.
Logan, it's nice to meet you. Your companions here.
This is Jacob and Robin, and I think we're going to be a band.
The band. Are you gonna go play at the Raven's Nest? I was just over there, actually.
That's a great idea. Could you spot us, like, just enough fuel to get there? I have. She's gonna rummage through her bag very performatively. I have $3.
Well, let me take a look and make sure that is what's what before we start talking about that. Prices, we'll see. And he comes around, you see him. Like, he doesn't ask. He just opens the car door, like the front driver door. He kind of like slides in a little. The van like kind of sinks a little under his weight. And he reaches in, he tries
nice
to like
with her.
turn the ignition. Oh, say again?
Be nice with her.
Oh, yeah. He leans in and tries to turn the ignition. He's trying to like half in, half out. He steps on the gas. Zap, ain't no gas in it. He closes the door. All right. I own the gas station. Well, I'm a partner at the gas station, maybe a mile down the road. We're closed. We'll open tomorrow, but I've got. I'll tell you what. I'll hook you up. I'll bring her along, and if you guys are going to the nest, I'll leave her at the gas station for you, and we can get you all paid up in the morning. How about that?
Logan's gonna look to everyone else, and then look back. Oh my gosh, that's so generous of you. Thank you so much.
Yeah, no problem. Yeah, we'll get you settled up. Don't worry about it. You guys, you sit in the van. I'll get it nice and hooked up for you. Jacob, from you, I want you're at Hunger 3. I want wits awareness from you.
Five successes.
How many?
5.
5. 5 successes is you can smell it. And because you can smell it, maybe you start looking around at him, but you can see that on his knuckles are like the skin is torn, like the blood is fairly fresh around them, like he's been hitting something or maybe someone. He doesn't notice you notice it because he's, more focused on like he's about to head back to the truck to get it turned around, but he's definitely been doing something or another. But he goes, gets the truck, and he starts to back it up to go and turn it around. Talk to me. What happens? As he goes and he's trying to like get your van hooked up to the back of his tow truck.
Jacob would talk in a hushed tone. Whoever this Big Al person is, they aren't to be trusted.
What makes you
But
say
Jacob,
that?
they're so nice. They're doing the petrol and everything.
Next time he's around, look at his knuckles. He's not a pleasant person.
Could be just a boxer. Or
He was at
someone
home, wasn't he?
punching bags.
This- He'd look over towards Logan. Could you hear anything when you was on the phone with him?
I think he was watching a horror movie. Oh, okay, yeah. I'll follow you, lead, Jacob.
As you guys talk, he gets it like the tow truck backed up. It's right like the back of the truck where the hook is to the front of your van. Then he comes out. Yeah, y'all sit in there. You don't have to sit up front with me. It's a little messy in there right now. He presses a button. He brings it down. He gets it like hooked up to the front. Presses another button and starts to lift the front of the van up. And you all take a seat. I'll get you down to the gas station. Just a minute or two, and we'll be right there. Don't worry about it. Now that Jacob has mentioned it, the two of you can see that his knuckles are torn up. Again, it's not old. It seems pretty recent. But if you don't stop him, he's going to go right back in. You hear him, like the truck was still on. He gets in and looks back, kind of like leans out the window. You all ready?
Jacob would give us a thumbs up.
All right. Let's get it. If you guys get back in the van, he drives off. It's clunky, but again, you're in the car maybe 2-3 minutes as he pulls into the little BP. The overhead lights are off. It's pretty dark over here, but you can see the Raven's Nest just across the street and down the block. He pulls in right by, he's got a little bay area. He pulls it in over there, comes out, lowers the van off the thing, pulls the hook up. He goes, all right, I'll get this settled up. I'll get her some gas in. You guys can come by in the morning or whenever you get the opportunity and pay up. But I need your keys because I don't want you to just run off. You know what I mean?
Robin will kind of fish around in like the glove box to see if like she still, if like the previous owner kept the valet key in there. She doesn't want to completely give all her
Mm-hmm.
the full keys away.
Yep. You find it. Do you give him that key?
Yeah.
You toss him the spare. Yep. Not a problem. I'll get you set up. You come by tomorrow and pay up for it. Make sure she's nice and topped off for you.
All right. I
And
appreciate it.
Yeah, not a problem. That's why I appreciate you calling me. Well, I'll tell you how much for the tow. It shouldn't be too much, but it's inconvenience call. So it'll be a little fee. He kind of shakes the key at you guys. You want a place to stay? He points down the road. There's a Motel 6, and so you can see the Raven's Nest over there. I've got a few things to take care of this evening, but you guys go ahead, make your way over there. If you've got a band, if you've got like drums and stuff, they've got a set. I don't know how like good it is in comparison, but they probably got what you need if you're gonna try to play. Talk to Mr. Chin. He owns the joint. But yeah, I gotta go. I was kind of caught in the middle of something when you guys called me. See you tomorrow. and he climbs back into his tow truck. Again, kicks it back on to life. It takes a moment, like it sputters real quick, and he drives off. It's up to you guys. Talk to me.
To money. Yes, very important.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, I guess we do have to go do a set. I have no other skills.
I don't know if that's depressing or not.
It's a little sad, you know.
I mean, I can play the piano, but it's hardly, something people care about at night.
Let's get
Bring
ourselves
up-
together and meet up with
Yeah.
the guy.
Yes, Mr. Chin.
Indeed.
We can probably figure something out with him.
Yeah. Hopefully we'll. And if not, we could maybe we can at least get a good amount from like tips or something.
As long as it's enough to get us wherever we want to go next.
Yeah.
We can just keep doing that until we earn more.
Aye.
Excellent. So my assumption is the two of you grab your guitars and you guys are gonna walk over to the Raven's Nest.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Robin doesn't exactly have a case for it, but she just kind of like swings it over her shoulder and just pats it on the back a little. It's not exactly like something super fancy, but it gets her by. Has a few like random scattered stickers on it of like bands or things she liked that she's collected over the years.
I like it. I like it a lot.
Yeah,
So,
Jacob has a case for his.
what does it look like? I mean, we don't see your guitar yet, but got anything
Yeah.
on the outside of the case?
The case is just your typical black case. Nothing really stands out. There might be the odd worn down sticker he's had on it from the past, but you can't really make out what it used to be.
I like it. Can't carry a drum set. I mean, you could, but it would be awkward as shit to do so. But he did mention that they have them there. So, Logan, are you taking Princess Dartmouth with you, or does she stay behind?
Oh, she's absolutely coming with me. She goes everywhere with me. I've got the paperwork and everything.
Everything.
The assistant dog paperwork.
Big ass wolf dog, just that's craziness.
Mm-hmm.
Can we?
She's also gonna grab her her drumming shorts, just these like little mini shorts that she stuffs into her handbag.
Oh yes, and that reminds me. Robin's really quick gonna grab her like hat. It's kind of like this old military black hat with like a bunch of like things sewed onto it, like pentagrams and like fishnets and all kind of punky things.
I like it. We talked a little about this place. It's an old town. It's an old railroad town. You can see the railroad kind of run just alongside like the main road, but a lot of the little signs, R signs, are clearly out of use. The thing that the arm that comes down to tell people, like, hey, railroad crossing or the train is coming, hasn't been used in a long time. There are few signs that point to several miles out the salt marsh races that you people probably attend during the day, but none of that matters. There are no street lights as you walk, a couple blocks down, cross street down the block. And so it's the three of you and this wolfhound walking through the darkness. You see the lights of the raven's nest. It's not like a on and popping thing, right? This is nowhere America, and so it's fairly small. You see the little sign that says the Raven's Nest at the top. It's a regular red brick building. It's got the roof is this kind of like matte black gray shingle. At the top of the sign, like pole, the sign at the top, there's a big raven with its arms outstretched, and it says Raven's Nest on it. And as you guys show up, and you're walking down the block, several people you can see outside in the parking lot. For a place that's this small, there's a lot of cars here. Some of the cars are are parked in the different parking spots. There's like a patch of grass, and some of the other cars are pulled up there. Some of them are just parked on the main road, but as close to the building as they can, because there's no real sidewalk here. There's a very nice Corvette. There's four. They've got to be, I don't know, maybe somewhere between 20 and 25 years old, standing around smoking cigarettes, hands on the Corvette, talking about, oh man, you just got that shit? That's crazy. As you guys get a little closer, you can see that up on the side of the bar by what looks like maybe like the kitchen door, there's a couple making out. Her tits are all out. His hand is like squeezing one real hard. There's a couple of people like smoking, just kind of chit-chatting with each other or whatever. There's probably enough parking spots for maybe 15 cars, but there's like 40 of them here. And as you guys approach, kind of materializing out of this darkness, a couple of people like look up and a little like nervous, like, oh shit, the fuck? And they see the dog and they're like, what the hell? And this is the middle America. Strangers, there's a little silence and there's a little chatter, like you can hear them whispering, like, who the fuck are they? And they smoke cigarettes. They're not hostile or anything, but they're, who the fuck are they? I don't know. Some of the people there, like, they clearly, again, this is middle America, like they have weapons on their hips and some of them put their hands on their pistols, but they keep smoking. They don't really even acknowledge you or anything like that. What do you guys want to do?
I guess the best thing would be to ask around for Mr. Chin.
You're going to come up to somebody and just ask?
Jacob would look out for the person or anyone who does not have hand on a gun, or who looks the most approachable.
Who looks the most approachable? Give me wits awareness again. No difficulty. And yes, the answer is just like in the movie Sinners. You three are the vampires kind of materializing out of nowhere. It's just, people are like, what the fuck? Got your banjos and shit. 2 successes. There is it took some time to like wait, say 15 minutes to wait for Big Al, for have him, chit chat with you guys for a moment to tow the car. It only took 2. It takes a minute to get it on the hook, hanging up. And so with 2 successes, you see there's he's clearly a Hispanic man. Like he's got the tan skin, he's got kind of this like hair tied up in a ponytail, and he stands out in this crowd because this is again Midwestern America. But he seems pretty jovial. He's talking with some young dude. They're back and forth about it. He's like, yeah, man, the Jessica the other day, whoo, he's like, I didn't think she was gonna let me, but she did, and I was crazy. the gentleman he's talking to was like, shit, that's everybody's had a piece of that. Come on, man. Gross. There's another gentleman who's kind of just standing around. He's leaned up against his car, just kind of like watching everything. He's texting on his phone occasionally and like kind of just looking up at the sky. He looks a little like downtrodden, but not hostile, just kind of like, ugh. Like clearly he might have been waiting for somebody. And then you see the girl from the McDonald's. She looks like she's just changed, might have like just ran a comb through her hair. She's in this like black pencil skirt that goes to right above her knees and this like black V cut with frills. She looks nice, cute. That's what you get with 2 successes.
Yeah, he's going to look towards the coterie and kind of point her out. Isn't that the lady from earlier?
Oh my god, Chris!
You just run up to her.
No.
Big wave. Yeah, do a little hop, skip, run. She's back in her slightly heeled boots and everything.
Hey.
Once again, leaving your coterie to it. You wave at her. She's, oh, hey. Wow, you guys came. Holy shit.
Oh my god, Chris, you look practically edible. Oh my god. Oh my god.
She smiles. That's a word for it. I mean, I haven't heard that in a while, but I'll take it. It's a compliment, right?
Oh, absolutely. This is such a cute fit.
She like puts her arms up and kind of spins around a little. Thank you. She's got a clutch with her. She opens it up. She pulls out like a pack of Marlboro Reds. She taps one out for herself and then taps it again and offers you one.
No, I don't smoke anymore.
Not just tonight.
I
You said we're here to have a good time, right?
I look at Princess. Princess gets mad at me.
Everybody's got a fur baby. And she like taps it, puts it away, puts it back in her clutch. She lights it herself. Her own takes a drag and it's like, oh, fuck yeah. I think it's good to be out of work uniform, though. So stuffy. Smell like grease all the time. And she looks like past you towards Jacob and Robin. That's, what are you guys, that's your band? You see they have guitars on them. You don't play?
She had like stashed her drumsticks down the back of her shirt. She's just gonna pull them out. I'm the drummer.
Oh shit. Nice. Are you guys gonna try to play tonight? We always need somebody. It's always cover bands of fucking Fleetwood Mac or Rush or whatever the fuck it is. It gets old.
Oh my gosh, yes, that's perfect. Guys, come over here. Gonna like wave the other two down.
Robin is the first of the two to approach, like just kind of nonchalantly, like scratching at her neck and just giving like a little wave. Okay.
Yeah, Jacob would follow to the side and give a wave himself. It's a pleasure.
She waves. Hi. She waves like she's got a cigarette between 2 fingers. She waves that hand at the 2 of you. She like puts it between her lips loosely and she sends her hands out to both of you. Do you shake?
Yeah.
You both shake. And again, she looks a little confused for a moment and she like, takes I thought it was just her, like, because you guys might have been pushing the car, but you all are cold as fuck. You should go inside and warm up.
You're
Appreciate
so
it.
right. Yeah.
She takes another drag. Go on. No, you're good.
We were told to talk to this guy, Mr. Chin or something. You know where we could find him?
Oh, this guy's an asshole. She like takes another hit. She goes, yeah, he's somewhere in there. You ever seen what is that Nickelodeon show with the guy with the white suit and the stupid hat? He's in there. You can't miss him. He's an Asian guy dressed in a pearly white suit somewhere. He's like king of the town. He owns a bunch of shit out here. He bought up most of it when the rails went. It was a thing. You can't miss him, honestly. I'll be in there in a few. He doesn't like when we smoke, although we all do, but I don't like to hear him bitch about it.
Gotcha. Well, appreciate it.
Real.
Yeah, if you guys are gonna like play and she takes another drag, I'm coming. I want to listen. God, I'm so bored of it. Just go ahead. He's in there somewhere.
We appreciate it.
I'm just gonna gives her a tip of her hat and begins to make her way in.
Yes, you all go in. You open the door. The doors are like old Western saloon doors. There is a regular heavy metal door, but it's just open and propped up with a rock. But in the inner door, those old saloon doors, and you can push them open, and the whole place is covered in cigarette smoke. It smells like steaks and beer and burgers. You smell onions, garlic in the air. It's packed. And when I mean packed, I mean in respect to how big this place is and where you are. Again, it's not meant for this many people. People are up against each other trying to slide past one another. You hear them yelling at the bartender, "Hey man, I need 2 cores, bro. Come on, come on." And he's like, "Bro, shut the fuck up. I'll get there." Somebody else is arguing. The jukebox is on, despite the fact that there's some band up there playing Luke Combs or something, doing some cover song of it. And you can see at the bar, at the very, very far left, is what's obviously Mr. Chin. He's in, again, the same very nice white suit. He's got an old white cowboy hat with a gold band around it. He's got the Fu Manchu mustache. He might be in his mid-50s kind of thing. And he's just kind of looking around the place. The person right next to him, who's not they're not together, obviously, but they're smoking a cigarette and the ashing on a thing. And you see him hit him on the shoulder, "What the fuck? Don't ash." And he points at the sign that says "No smoking," but everybody in here is smoking.
Not
What do
it.
you guys want to do? Talk to me. It's your guys' scene. There's a lot of people in here. What do you guys want to do?
I'm gonna start when we go inside with Blush of Life.
Yeah.
Give me a rouse check. Ooh, multiple rouse checks.
I'll go for it too.
Oof.
I'm at hunger 4.
Hunger 4. Oh boy.
Oh God.
Oh goodness gracious. It's fine. You're not compacted and shoulder to shoulder with a bunch of humanity.
Mm-hmm.
It's gonna be okay. Again, your guys' scene. You talk to me. I want to know what happens.
I suppose the plan is to go up to the person who very much is the definition of who we got described to, who was Mr. Chin.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm. You guys are gonna kind of jostle your way through the crowd.
Yeah. Who's gonna talk to him? She's especially with what she's wearing right now, she's like, I don't want to be the one to do this.
I can. And he'll give a friendly smile back towards Robin.
Appreciate it.
Jacob's really good with this sort of thing.
He is, but he's very hungry, so we'll see how good he goes now. You guys kind of shimmy your way through the crowd. Some people are You think, is that a band? What the fuck? You got a new band in town? What the fuck's going on? They see your like guitar and shit. But you make your way over to Mr. Chin, who's at the moment he's like in between you guys walking in and getting to him. He's lit a cigar, completely ignoring the no smoking rule that he put up. He's puffing on it, kind of looking around the cloud. It's almost cartoonish. You can see like the dollar signs in his eyes as he's like looking around, knowing tonight's going to be a good night. He takes a drag. He, like, as you guys approach, he kind of looks at you, looks away, then looks back like, who the fuck are you people? But you make your way to him. You see him, he's got the cigar in his mouth. He looks at you, a little confused.
Mr. Chin, if I'm correct.
Yeah, that's me.
Just the person I would like to talk to if you have the moment.
I mean, we talk here, but I'm going to my office or nothing. I'm busy.
That's perfectly fine. I just only need a moment of your time.
He takes a few drags from the cigar, pops it down on the side. It's all wet right at the edge where he's got it in his mouth. What can I do for you? What do you want?
We would kindly request to let us play here for just a bit of money if possible, or just let us take tips so we can have enough to fuel our car.
He looks over at the band, looks at you guys. I mean, I got Rush up there now, or Rush -5, whatever you want to call them at this point. I mean, they're doing good work for me. I mean, he looks at you guys. You got some skill. What are you doing?
I'd say we're plenty all talented. He'd look over to you, the other two. Wouldn't you agree?
Logan's gonna say, I went to Juilliard.
Juilliard, that big old fancy school.
Yeah.
All right, so got Juilliard. What about you? You got music credentials? Got a card or something?
New band.
Yeah, new bands. We're
New
starting
band.
fresh.
New band. He picks up the cigar. All right, and he looks at you, kind of sizing you up. You can see him like processing numbers in his head. And he blows a cigar smoke almost in your face, but like there's just a lot of smoke in here, so there's really nowhere it to go. I tell you what, when these morons get off the stage, I'll let you guys go up. Here's the deal. I don't know you, so I'm not going to give you my usual rates. But I tell you what, if you can get any gestures to the crowd, you get these people up, moving around, just enjoying the sound, I'll pay $200. If they like you, they'll spend money. They'll drink. They do that around here. It's almost taking candy from a baby, honestly. If you suck, no, I'm not going to pay you a damn thing. Maybe I give you $50 and get you off the stage quicker, whatever the need may be. However, if you're going to be in town for a few days and they do like you come back tomorrow, maybe earn a little more money. What you think?
Most of that's quite agreeable. But how about if we get them up and moving and spending much more than they typically do, you give us a bit more of a bonus. 50 to 100? And I would like to use ore in this moment.
Ooh. Give me charisma and persuasion.
Ore is manipulation and plus presence. They're saying here. Okay.
Add your presence for all,
yeah. Yeah. My bad. Misremembering.
No difficulty. I just want to know what you get.
Do my 2 merits apply here?
You have looks and what else?
And Scene Kid. So Scene Kid and Beautiful.
I would say no, because this is like a country bar, and I don't think this gentleman's interested in you.
Okay.
But I lied. We'll add your looks because he is looking at you guys like you guys are like prized meat. And it's not that he's interested, but maybe your looks will earn more money. So yes, your looks will apply.
And what was the dice pool again, sorry?
Charisma, persuasion.
And does bargaining count here?
Let's take a look at bargaining. What does bargaining do?
It's a specialty.
Yes, absolutely. It's a lot
Is
of
there
dice.
any difficulty?
No difficulty here. Just tell me what you get.
6 successes?
6 successes. I like you. You have a good bargain. I tell you what. You get them up and moving. You get them spending good money. I'll throw an extra $100 in there for you. 150 if it's real good. How about that?
I think we have a deal. And he'd hold
Deal?
out his hand to shake.
He keeps the cigar in his mouth. He shakes your hand and pulls the cigar back out. He speaks for all of you.
Aye.
Yep.
Good. You guys need some time to practice. I mean, I got a little, it's not exactly a backstage, but I got an area back there for you to prep up if you want to prep. I didn't catch your names, by the way.
Jacob.
Logan.
Juilliard. What about you?
Robin.
Robin. Jacob, Juilliard, and Robin. I like it. You guys got a band name or something? You know what? Don't tell me. You tell them when you get on stage if you got one. If you don't, doesn't matter. Go ahead. If you guys need to practice, he points to the back, like right behind the stage. There's like it's almost like one of those Walmart like dividers, and that's quote unquote backstage. Y'all head on back there and get ready if you want.
Thank you very much.
Appreciated.
Good luck. And you see him smoking. He's watching you guys as you walk past. The person next to him is like, "The new band?" He's like, "I guess so. See if they're any good." You make your
As
way
we're
backstage.
leaving,
Yep,
I'm
go
gonna
on.
lean into Robin and just whisper, "I didn't go to Juilliard."
Oh my. She just kind of like sighs heavily as they head in.
Yeah, you guys go to the other side of this like Walmart divider. It might be like 6.5 feet tall. And you're just like you're just on the other side of this thin thing, but it's enough privacy that if you wanted to change or do something or anything, discuss strategy, you've got a few minutes before Rush -5 gets off stage.
You know, I didn't take you two for smooth talkers the way you were running a few days ago.
That was a very much different thing. But when it comes to deals, I'm quite happy to be of assistance.
All right. As long as we don't get run off. Let's do this.
Again.
We shouldn't. I'll be concerned if they've already heard about what has happened in Vegas.
Oh my
No.
god, if we get enough money, do you think we can sleep on beds tonight? I know we don't really feel it, but it's like Princess is struggling. Princess looks perfectly happy.
Your dog is back there with you. She kind of looks up at the name, puts her head back down, like between her paws, just kind of on the lookout, make sure nothing jumps on you. You hear they're on their last song, their band on stage. We got one more for you guys, and there's like a kind of like unenthusiastic applause. Like how many times have they heard them? They're just like whatever. They kind of suck in that like people have just gotten used to it, but it's something to listen to that isn't the jukebox.
Mm-hmm.
I don't think we could do worse than them.
Might as well, though, before they end off, it's probably good we think of a name first.
Yeah, that would be a good idea. Later on, we don't have one.
Since we need money before we have. Oh my god. Since we need money before we have to pay for petrol in the morning, what about like risking morning?
I mean, that thing kind of like roll off the top. I mean, I like risking morning, risking dusk, risking dawn.
No complaints here.
She got kind of like sniggers to herself because of vampire.
Yeah, it's painfully on the nose if you know.
Right.
Before you guys get up there, I'm curious as to what's on your minds as you get up. Robin, you've never played with them before. The two of them obviously have some sort of connection to one another, but you've never played, and you've had, one or two maybe practice sessions, but this is your first time getting up on stage with them. What's on your mind? What are you going through as you prepare as you hear the end of this song play for them and you guys are up next?
Robin kind of looks down at her base. She's cared for this base for a while, only usually playing it for herself whenever she was on the road, waiting in like the middle of nowhere, or in like an urban sprawl way whenever she had to hide away from other people. And now she was here, and sure, it's kind of a quaint town, but she was still performing for people. This feeling isn't exactly anxiety, but just a weight in the pit of her stomach. She just takes a deep breath in, deep breath out, and then looks to them.
Yeah. Jacob, same question.
Yeah,
Or
it's
let
very.
me rephrase, not Jacob, Logan. Because Jacob, you're the vocalist. I want to hear you last, but Logan, you first.
Logan is so excited. The thoughts of like all the other things that are happening right now are kind of like concentrated purely into her drumsticks. And she's gonna hit some things really hard and very skillfully. And by doing that, she's gonna have like just a ton of fun. People are gonna look at her and enjoy it, and she'll get to like get swept away by the music and the beat and the momentum of it. Just let it take her over, and she can already feel it like building in her mind. The 1, 2, 3, 4. The ticking in the back of her brain, the little metronome that keeps her moving.
I like it. Jacob, you are you're the vocalist. You're the face of the band for the moment. Talk to me. I gotta know.
Yeah, this is all a very surreal moment. He's had this electric guitar for a while now, where he's been off practicing on occasion, maybe playing with a few friends in the past, but nothing in front of people, or taking it super seriously to the point that money is the concern for this moment. So it's a very surreal moment, going from being a person watching people perform on stage to now being that person in the lights everyone is watching.
I like it. I like it. The cover band sign off. You can hear them shuffling off stage. The drum set is still up there because no one's moving that motherfucker. I'd like you all to roll me composure and resolve.
Mhm.
No difficulty. Just tell me what you get.
Messy crit 4?
Messy crit 4. Oh boy.
4 successes.
4 successes. What about you, Robin?
Just get it done.
My heart's racing for you guys right now. If your heart, I guess they do beat for you.
No!
You get willpower.
Willpower, please.
Just click
So you
reroll
click-
failures.
Or
Yeah, just
select
hit reroll.
reroll.
Yeah,
Yeah.
up to you. Oh dear. Oh, 1 success. So we got a messy crit 4, and 1 success. Maybe it's because you've never played together. Maybe it's the anticipation of the moment, the feeling of humanity running through your veins. You've got Blush of Life on, but each of you in your own way, except you, Logan. You're fucking. You've got this shit. Jacob and you, Robin, especially, can feel it. The beast at the surface, whether it's nervous or wild excitement, it's hard to tell, but you can feel it in your blood. So you guys come around and get up on stage. The crowd is, some of them are close, interested. They're looking at you guys, like heads tilted, like, who the fuck are you? Most of the people there are just kind of like smoking, sitting at like the bar counter, just drinking. How people are just chit chatting and talking. Part of the crowd's interested, part of the crowd's disinterested, and part of the crowd just has other things to be focused on tonight. Logan, you take your seat at the drums. You feel it yourself go through it. Robin, Jacob, you're up there. You've got your guitars in your hands. You've got your bass in the other. Sound off. How do you sound off tonight? It's your first time doing it. You're the lead vocalist, Jacob. How do you get the crowd's attention?
Yeah, it's very much just be introducing the band and out of the blue, just going, we are risking dawn, and maybe play a few notes just to grab their attention a bit more.
Ooh, give me charisma and performance. Just you.
Any difficulty?
With that messy crit, it's going to be a difficulty 3 roll.
Let's pull off 7. 4 successes.
4 successes. You play a few chords. The crowd gets your attention, but it's not enough of them, right? Some of them have looked up, some of them have stopped what they're doing, and now is when that messy comes into play. You've got to get control of this room. You want their attention. You want to eat it all up. You guys have never played it together before, so a lot of this is going to be improvisation. I'd like you all to roll the dice for your playing. I believe for you, Jacob, that is charisma and performance. Robin, for you, I think it's dex and performance. And Logan, for you, it is strength and performance. This is your first group roll. It's the difficulty is going to be, let's see, together, I think you guys have like 19 dice. I think the difficulty here is going to be 11. Not each of you, but collective.
Okay.
11 will meet what you want to do. It'll get you paid. It'll get the crowd. But 5 up or down is going to be where things start to get weird. Give me some dice.
May I use my aura as well, because I've got Melpomene, so I can send it through just voice?
You can. I'm not going to stop you.
I'm going to willpower.
Oh my gosh.
Remember, you've got willpower you can spend if you would like to. I got 4 successes.
4 successes. 7 fucking successes.
Oh,
Let's go.
Let's go.
Robin with 2 successes. So what is that, 13 successes?
Yeah.
You guys launch into it. Between the awe, Melpomene, the amount of successes you have, your first song, you hit it off. You've never played before, and the sound just comes together. What's the sound like? Tell us all what this sound is. Give me an idea.
I think that from Logan, the drums are heavy, right? It's a lot of bass on the drums. It's a very strong beat for the other band members to follow. No one's gonna go off beat while she's playing. That's kind of the deal, and it moves between like moments of just punctuated doof 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 to like intricate little drum bits where she's doing little riffs, and there's the toms, the hi-hats all coming into play.
yeah. Robin's bass is very thick, like playing it very much playing in harmony with Logan. She, like, if you ever heard the intro to Feel Good Inc. by Gorillaz, like that kind of like punchy bass. It's like a very nonchalant, but where it's not going to grab your attention, but 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 like if it wasn't there, it'd be so off.
Jacob?
Yeah. And for Jacob, for his guitar, it is there to kind of highlight everything while not taking all the attention away from the others. But with his singing, it is there to kind of make everything flow a bit more homogeneous together.
I like it. So everybody who may listen or is listening has a better kind of cohesive sound. I think you guys agreed on like a like if we had to pick a song that this sounds like, what is it? I believe you guys discussed like it being kind of like Samurai from Cyberpunk.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's the sound as you go through it. 2 successes and 4 successes from you, Jacob, and you, Robin. Robin, again, you're new to the band, but you get the rhythm. You understand what to do, and you play your part. Jacob's doing his thing, but the star of the show here is Logan, as she does not let you guys fall under. Even anytime you slip up or might have slipped up, that drum is just in there banging on it. The crowd is taken. They're, what the fuck? People who are like looking at you are like eyes wide, like, holy shit. Jacob's all doing work as you guys go through it.
Thanks for tuning in. If you're enjoying the show, leave a like and review. It will help lead others our way. If you want to support us on Substack, head over to chaoticallybalanced.com/support, linked in the description below, and see what exclusive content we have for you. Without further ado, let's get back to the adventure.
Give me the same dice pool as you've gone through maybe your first song or so, and you're trying to keep the crowd in. Difficulty here, as you beat the first one, difficulty here is 9, as you kind of go to like keep them engaged with maybe the next song or two.
Ooh, 2 successes.
4 successes.
Three successes.
So 9 all in total.
You make it. It's not the same crashing opening as you started off with, but you've got them. You keep the crowd going. The same amount of people are like, they're engaged. They're liking it. They're enjoying themselves. People are moving. People are starting to like rock out hard. You see people just like downing beers, like, get me another. And they're enjoying the shit out of themselves. One more as you bring it to a close. Difficulty 8. You can blood surge, all the things still apply. Do your thing.
Messy crit 10.
Wait,
Oh.
ignore that one. I didn't type it
No,
out
it's
right.
cool. Yeah, no problem. Messy crit 10 is crazy. 3 successes, 2 successes. So 15 successes, and one of them is messy. That's 5 over.
Oh my god.
You guys bring this fucking crazy energy at the end. Absolutely nuts. Everybody in this bar is up and fucking moving. Even Mr. Chin is like, you can see him like nodding his head hard. His Texan hat is falling on the floor, and he's headbanging with you. Cigar, he looks excited. Crowd is spending money. They are throwing dollars at the bartender like, get me 4. It's going nuts in here. You guys bring it around with that messy crit, however, though. Jacob, I don't want to do anything. However, you're going to get hungrier. That's what I want.
Okay.
What hunger are you at now?
5.
Hunger 5. It's that. It's you are riding the beast through this moment. You are eating this shit up. And when you guys get done and you finally do and you sign off, crowd goes absolutely fucking apeshit. Do you guys, people calling for an encore, they want more. Do you play more, or are you like, we got this shit?
Jacob would look towards the others to see their thoughts on playing a bit more.
You all can
Logan's eyes are so dilated. They're so dilated.
see that. You all can see that Jacob is, you don't know even rolls that Jacob is hungry and on like the verge of it. But It's wild. Jacob, talk to us. Tell us what you look like in this moment. Hungry and full of fucking fury. I love it.
Yeah, like the adrenaline from playing on stage has not died down yet. So he's kind of just continuously pacing about in an antsy way at the same time. Like
With that,
whatever's going on in his head is not just the excitement of playing.
with that, Robin will almost immediately notice and like kick his leg a little and like very quiet enough that people won't hear too loud. And she just said, "Let's call it here. Let's just call it edging them on."
Oh, Jacob, you are
Sure.
fucking bleeding fury, and it's not just the excitement, right? It's the hunger, it's everything. That you are kindred, and they are eating from the palm of your hands. You guys call it here. You come off the stage, and immediately Mr. Chin comes around, and he's got like a wad of cash, and he's just peeling back money. He puts two like right in front of you, like on a little table. Two. He peels two more back. Two more. That's what I'm talking about. That's what I wanted to see. Yes, yes, yes. Ooh, oh man. He's still smoking a cigar. Again, his hair is like a mess. His hat is nowhere to be found. The crowd is still losing it out there. Oh man, y'all ought to pay extra if you went back on, but I get it. You gotta keep wanting more. Indeed. Yeah, I tell you guys what. He takes you. You want to play tomorrow?
We'll
If we're
consider it.
Yeah, if we're still in town, we might.
Oh, look! I sweeten the deal. He peels off another 100. That's 5 total. The extra hundreds to retain you for tomorrow evening. What do you think? And if you play good and the same you did now, I'll break you off another 5. What do you think? You know what? Don't tell me. I'm excited. If you show up tomorrow, I know what's what. Keep that 100. Just whew. And he turns away, and you see him like go to the bar. How much we making? A nod.
Appreciate it. And she's kind of like her eyes are like almost completely locked on to Jacob because she can like feel that something is very wrong.
Yeah, Jacob's trying to keep a bit more of a distance between the other coterie members.
Feeling that, right?
Logan's also hit hunger 4 because she roused for that last song, and so she's got like the zoomy cat eyes going on.
Robin, these two that you're traveling with, you can see that they're hungry and like hungry. Yeah, that was a rush, right? But what's she thinking as she sees them? Despite the rush, is she worried? What's going in her mind?
So the thing is, Robin's not stupid. She's a salubri. She's seen the way that a kindred looks when they're hungry. And her like the hair on her neck is like standing up. And she's like, and so she kind of like she just kind of like is the one to take the money and like stuff it in her cargo pants, and she's like, let's get out of here now. Like not still pretty low in her voice because she doesn't want to rouse suspicion, but she wants them out of here.
Yeah. Do you two follow her? Or Jake, here's what I want. Logan, do you agree? Do you follow Robin out?
I think that them big dilated cat eyes have kind of like locked onto Robin a bit. So she'll go wherever Robin's going.
Oh yeah, because Logan has a problem. Oh boy. Jacob, I mean it's obviously a false kind of warmth, but you're feeling warm, blood's moving through your system, your heart's beating hard, adrenaline is still flowing through you, or what passes for adrenaline, right? It's all a false sense. But all those warm bodies in there screaming for you guys, it's hard to resist not going back out there. I want to roll. I want composure and resolve. Difficulty 2.
Three successes.
3 successes. It's hard, but you pull away. You can do it. You're in control. And do you follow Robin out as well?
And just before they would leave, Jacob would make a quick comment. Maybe we take one with us. As he would like slightly gesture. I'm assuming then like the back, he would gesture to
Yeah.
out to like the main area.
Logan will like look both ways and see if she can spot Chris.
You don't see her initially. But as you guys kind of like open the door to the outside and you get that like fresh blast of air, you look around, like you're on the side of the building, right around where you saw the 2 people making out. They're no longer there. I mean, there's trees just to the left, or just like in front of you, because you're on the left side of the building. So in front of you, there's just like woods, and around, like from the side of the building, like 4 or 5 people just kind of come around, like, what the fuck? And Chris is in the front of them, like, holy shit! You did not tell me you guys were so good. Holy shit! And there's got to be maybe 3 or 4 other people with her. Like, they're not like a group, they're just people like have kind of come around the building, like they anticipated where you guys are gonna go and have come around, and they're like fucking mind blown.
Robin just kind of like look.
Yeah.
First, before she makes her approach, Robin just looks at Logan and is like, "Be smart about it."
This second of be smart about it like kicks something into gear in Logan's mind. So she does what she was gonna do anyway, but she's cognizant of what she's doing now. She knows what direction she needs to go and how she has to like direct the energy she's currently got. So she's gonna like, you know that thing where someone almost jumps on you and they wrap their arms around your shoulders. She's gonna do that to Chris, like the hop skip up towards her and then wrapping her, just sort of having Chris's head like in the crook between the 2 arms as she wraps them around her shoulders and going, "Oh my God, Chris, did you see?" And then she's gonna like spin Chris around a little bit.
She's, oh yeah, you are on one. Holy shit! No, that was wild. That was fucking wild. Risking Dawn. I love the fucking name. Holy shit.
Oh my God, it's so good. Oh my God, it's gonna be so fun. I'm so excited. Hey, do you want to like? We're thinking about going and get a motel room. Do you want to come like just hang out with us for a while? We can like swing by. I don't know. What are people? Yeah, you want to just come hang out with us?
Fuck yeah. Fuck yeah. And she looks over at like the people behind her. Can can we all come? Because we want to fucking party. And as you kind of look at them, they're all maybe somewhere between like 19 and like 23. They're young.
I think Logan's gonna make like a very disappointed face and be like, "Oh, okay. I mean, I'm not
It's
sure."
closer.
I'm
Don't
gonna
get
look
me wrong.
towards Logan and I was gonna look to Jacob and Robin after saying that oh, I'm not sure.
She
One or
leans a
two.
little forward. Look. We all just want to party, all right? But we can. And she like gives you like a wink. Fuck my boyfriend tonight. I don't fucking give a shit about him.
She does two little hops like, I knew your boyfriend couldn't play the drums.
The rest are like extra excited. Like, yeah. We want to fucking come. You guys are getting hotel rooms. Like, fuck. If you guys rent one, we'll rent one. We'll fucking party.
Robin's like still pretty much a little out of sight and behind Jacob, but he is glaring at her.
What's it? Logan looks at Robin for approval. She thinks she did good.
I hate these people.
One or two wouldn't hurt.
Yeah. Does Jacob say that out loud?
Yeah.
Okay, Chris, pick your favorite two.
Oh fuck. There's like a disappointed, and she's like, look. You and you, Mark and Lisa, come on. You three go rent the other hotel room, or it's always vacancies. Just go grab another, and we'll meet up. And they're like, fuck, man, come on. Fuck it. We'll meet you guys there. And they like run off. It's Chris, Mark, and Lisa with you. They are looking at you guys like, oh shit. Lisa goes in and like she doesn't have a clutch. She has like an actual like handbag. She goes in and she pulls out a couple bags of it's clearly Coke. And she's like, you guys want to party for real? And she like takes a bump immediately.
It doesn't do anything to Kindred, so I think that Logan's just gonna go, yeah, sure.
And just take one too.
Oh my god.
Do a bump.
You've got Blush of Life on. It doesn't do anything, but like you feel the jolt for a minute. You're like, oh yeah, fuck yeah. And immediately she's like, yeah. And she passes it. Chris takes one. Mark takes one. Let's get this fucking party started. And they're like, you guys got a car? Like, you want to hop in mine?
Yes, drive us. Yes.
Fuck yeah. Mark leads you guys around. Like, he's like, come on. He's got one of those like super big like Ford F-150 like King Ranchers like lifted edition. So it's got the big front or the big cab and then the huge bed in the back. He's like, it's a step up, and he opens the door and he hits a button with his fist, and like a little step comes down, like it like lowers down so it's easier to get up on. He's like, hop in, get in the bed, doesn't matter. Let's fucking do it. Are you guys getting in?
Robin kind of like tips her hat down, like now that there's other people around, she's deciding to put on this like kind of like cool, nonchalant person like appearance and hops in, even though internally she's like, oh my fucking god.
Oh, like this can only go badly. It's all bad. If you guys all get in, Lisa and Chris get in the bed, and Chris is like pulling on you, Logan, to get in the bed with them, like the back of the truck, just so you're like out in the night sky.
Yep. Logan's
Yep,
in
you
there.
get back there. Hell yeah. So in the front, it's Mark driving, Jacob, Robin, and in the back in the bed is Lisa, Chris, and Logan. And Mark, like, you hear like the diesel engine turn off. It's clear, like this thing could tow a fucking building. Like you hear rattling, a couple of alarms go off as he like revs the engine, and it's a monster. He goes, "This shit is I built the hell out of this fucking thing," and he like he shifts gears into drive, and you the engine like screams as he pulls off. Literally, the Motel 6 is like a quarter of a mile down the road. But he jumps from like 0 to like 80 in like 4 or 5 seconds. Like this shit is a machine. And in no time at all, the laughter, he's cackling, he's taking a few more bumps as he's driving. Lisa's back there just like handing fucking pills out like it's candy now, just knocking them back. It's a thing. As you guys pull into the Motel 6, there's 2 cars in there. One of them is in the employee spot, and there's one more like further down. You can see that the one person there is like standing on the balcony, smoking a cigarette, like looking crazy at the engine, like it's goddamn 2:30 in the morning. What the fuck? Whoever's behind the counter, you can see them like peek their head up, like looking around, like what the shit is that? Mark gets out. He comes around. He opens the door. He opens up like the little hatch for the bed. Let you guys out. He helps you down. He's like, "We're fucking partying tonight. You guys get one, and we'll get the other." And then another car like pulls up, and it's the others who like they're in like a little like 2016 like Civic, and they're thrilled. Clearly, they've been knocking them drugs back too and drinking. One of them's got like a bottle of vodka that just like the driver has a bottle of vodka and is just downing it and hands it off. What do you guys want to do?
I would like to try feeding from 2 of them, not at the same time. Maybe like one after the other, under the guise of some sort of weird enjoyment, what also involves blood.
All right. You want a chance to feed. We're gonna get there.
Yeah.
Logan, what do you want to do here?
I think Logan's like holding hands with Chris and going to get a motel room.
Robin.
Robin's going to. First, she's gonna just bite at her finger a little bit because, oh my god. But she's going to just follow behind them and just kind of watch while she just tries to think of what to do about this. And just
Yeah.
follow behind.
As you guys kind of get to the front desk, the lady at the front desk sees you. She's just like, you can see she's like already exasperated with it all, and just fuck. She goes, Motel 6, we got vacancies. She points at the sign. $69.99 a night. If you get a week, it's 25% off. Cash or card?
Cash, just one night, please.
Robin, you have the money.
Yeah. She takes it out and pays for some rooms for the coterie members.
She goes, I need some IDs.
Logan pulls out her fake ID.
So would Jacob.
So will Robin.
She takes them. She looks at them. She looks at you guys and looks at them. Whatever. She writes down on like a little piece of paper, like normal check-in. She takes your $100 bill. She breaks it with cash. Mark comes up. He says same thing. She goes, I don't need your ID, Mark. You're here like twice a week with whoever you're banging tonight. One of them, I don't care. Same thing. He slaps down 100, goes, keep it. She just kind of rolls her eyes, but you see her like count out the difference and then pocket like the rest of the money that he left 100, and so she like pocketed $30 and was like, whatever, Mark. And she like gets you guys 2 keys. She goes 101 and 102. Try not to break anything this time, Mark. Yeah, you either, Lisa. You guys are gonna pay for that, and I'm gonna tell Daddy Warbucks if you're misbehaving. They like wave her off, like they're not gonna do anything, and you guys get into these rooms. Logan, Chris takes you into 102, and the rest of them, like, there's like a ooh kind of sound, but everybody else kind of goes into 101. Robin, where do you go?
Robin will join Logan in 102, but like just like say, I'm just gonna be smoking on the back balcony.
Yeah.
And I would like to ask something.
Mm-hmm.
As you know, Robin is quite the survivalist and enjoys her fair share of steaks. What do you think she was paranoid enough to keep one in one of her pockets?
You tell me. Is she
She
paranoid enough
is.
to keep one? Then
She
you've got
is.
one.
So as she goes to the balcony, she'll be keeping her ear out into the room and bring the steak from like out of the pocket and like into like her waistband.
Just in case. I like it. Oh. Jacob.
Hello.
Robin and Logan have gone into 102. And it's you with Mark, Lisa, and these 2 other mortals that are just like doing drugs. They're offering you pills and alcohol. What are you doing here?
Yeah, he would take some of the drugs. No reason not to. They don't affect him.
No reason
And,
not to. They don't affect.
and he's going to try to guys feeding on them
There are.
under
Oh, go on.
under the assumption of some weird blood thing.
Some weird blood kink. I like it. Why don't you give me manipulation and persuasion? You are at hunger 5, and so we're going to need some tests from you. You're going to get multiple rolls. Give me manipulation and persuasion at a difficulty, I would say 4, but they are imbibing. So at a difficulty 3 roll.
I'm going to willpower. Messy crit 6.
Oh boy. Oh boy. Normally, there's a frenzy test here. However, with that messy, I don't think you can stop. No, I don't think you can stop. Who's gonna bite the big one tonight? Jacob.
2 of my options again. Sorry.
Mark, Lisa, and 2 unnamed mortals I haven't given. Their names are Chad and Marcus.
let's just take out Chad from the situation. He does not sound pleasant to be with.
Chad's kind of a douche. He's overindulging as usual. You can tell because Lisa's like, Chad, fucking relax, bro. But he's like starting to like act like an asshole and overly aggressive. And as you sink your fangs in, you've got to take all of it here. Talk to me. What's happening?
Yeah, he's guised it under some weird blood kink, and maybe as it goes on, Jacob just feels the urge to not stop, to satiate the beast.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm.
And I'm forced to slake it all, aren't I?
You just gotta slake it all. You go down to 0.
Yeah, just kind of under that guise of blood kink, maybe they go into a bit more of a very private area.
Yeah, I mean, you like Chad's kind of a dick, but you can get him like alone in the bathroom as he's like in there, and you hear him like punch a mirror or something like that. And Lisa's like, "Fuck, he's such a dick, bro. I hate partying with him." And maybe you like go in there and follow after him, and talking to him, and you convince him, like you're into some shit. He's like, you know what? Fuck it. I ain't done nothing crazy in a minute. And you're drinking. And it takes time to do this, though. And while you're doing that, let's turn back to Robin and Logan.
Can I ask
With
something?
Chris in the room. Yeah.
I have in Auspex heightened senses. Would it be possible for me to tell that something's going on in the other room?
I mean, you can hear it with heightened senses. I'd say, yeah, you could. You're probably not going to make it in time to stop whatever horribleness is happening, but it's at some point in all of those shenanigans that you might smell the blood, you might hear the sound of like glass breaking, but Pete, you can still hear the laughter. It's a lot though, right? All the senses it's overwhelming. If you're going to use heightened senses, that is.
And I'll do that.
Yeah, give me um give me wits and resolve at a difficulty through 3 to kind of contain it all because it's loud, right? You guys are playing music, there's drinking, there's screaming, there's God knows what going on in the other room, and who knows what Logan and Chris are doing.
So that's 6. And did you say the difficulty?
3.
All right, that's 3 successes.
3 successes, you're able to kind of like filter it in, and you can hear like the crash or like somebody like a mirror obviously broke. You still hear laughter. You hear like people just like, fuck, he's such a dick. And you kind of hear that going on in the other room. Simultaneously, hold on to that. We're not going to exactly leave from you yet. Logan, what are you doing as Robin's on the balcony and Jacob's in the other room? What are you in here doing with Chris?
I think she's like quietly flirting. They're like, oh, there's one in the other room, so there's like we have to whisper and be very close to each other as we talk, and kind of like sitting on the bed. I think it was kind of where Logan went. She just immediately went and flopped down onto this bed and tried to see where Chris landed after that.
The flirting's good. She's got drugs in her system. She's got alcohol, and her boyfriend's a fucking asshole. She's all into it. Robin, you can hear them with heightened senses, flirting, whispering sweet nothings. she's like, her top is off. Like, she's just in a bra at this point, and she's like clearly like on it. Like, she's like, "Yup, this is happening."
Amazing. Then we do the regular progression of like, oh, whispering something close to your ear, then a little kiss, then making out, etc., etc.
hmm Robin, you hear the sloppy, sexy sounds of two people beginning to get it on in the room that you're in, but you're on the balcony. Maybe you turn around and see it, but it's as you do, you can smell blood. Like, it's sharp now, and it's way more than just like the droplets or maybe somebody breaking something. There's blood, like blood, and it's coming from that other fucking room.
She while Logan was going, and she kind of like makes an exaggerated gag motion. She immediately like stops in her tracks as she senses what was happening in the other room, and immediately she look. Can I look out and see like if there's anyone watching like from the outside?
Yeah, no roll necessary. Nobody's looking outside. Like, you're on the balcony. You can even go to the front. There's nobody out there. There's like nothing going
Okay,
on. It's pretty
and
dead. Other than like the trucks, it's nothing.
she'll try to get to essentially just hop over to the other balcony to go in.
hmm It's all on the same floor. It's not like something you have to like do a
Yeah.
bunch of like maneuvering. You can literally just climb over the balcony and climb on the other one. You slide the glass door open maybe, and the four in there are like kind of like, or three of them in there. They're just kind of like laughing and drinking, and they see you like, why didn't you use the front door? What the hell?
1 second, I'm just looking at some things on my sheet.
hmm
I'd like. So, how many people are there?
So there's three people, kind of like, again, it's a motel, so it's just like a bedroom TV. There's like a little hangar area. There's no closet, and then the bathroom, and then like the balcony back door. That's it. And there's three
Okay.
people sitting on the bed, drinking and doing drugs.
Can I ask how hard it would be to use the dominate skill compel to get them to leave?
On each of them, I mean, not easy. I guess the answer is to do it like back to back to back. You can just do it, but they're gonna be like, the fuck, like they're gonna have questions.
Okay. Let me think.
And it's going to take time though too, like to
Yeah.
do each person. It's going to take time, and you can smell the blood in the bathroom. Like,
Yeah.
you
I think
know that's where it's
then
coming from.
I'd like to try and roll to convince them that like the two in the to like just leave the room because they're getting like really into it, and like try to convince them that like you don't want to be here while they're like, yeah,
Let's play it
not
out.
anything like special, just like trying to convince them.
hmm hmm um yeah, let's do it. Lisa's like looking at you like, you didn't use the front, and you're just trying to like tell him like, look, Jacob's doing his thing, you don't want to be here.
Yeah.
um they grumble, and they're like, what the fuck, it's a party, like we literally just paid for the room, like what the fuck. We can go in the other one. But they're Marcus like, no, bro, like, come on, give me charisma and persuasion. No difficulty, just don't fail. That's what I'll say.
Yeah. Persuasion. Okay. One success.
What? One success? You, they're like, whatever. Let's just go in the other room. Like, they kind of look at you like party pooper. And as you're kind of like ushering them out, Jacob, you can hear him. Although it might be somewhere in the back of the mind, you can hear Robin like getting them out of the room. But at the moment, none of that matters. You're warm. For the first time in how long? Talk to me. Tell me how does this feel? How long has it been since you felt warm, since you felt satiated? Talk to me.
Jacob has been in Kindred for 18 years now. So the last time he's had this feeling was 15 years ago, when only 3 years into his unlife, where some accidental mistake happened at a party where he overindulged a bit too much without realizing. So to go back to feeling like this, it's kind of a weird sense of deja vu, being at a party and accidentally overindulging because the beast was able to convince me.
Yeah. Does it feel good?
Of course it does. It's Vitae. I'm now no longer able to hear the beast. It is not
Quiet.
pestering me to feed.
It's true. It's quiet. Mind is quiet. Beast is silent, satisfied. That warm vitae in your system, you feel. Could anything be more alive? You had that show, you were brimming with adrenaline, fucking focused, and now to be full, to be satiated. Is it a good night? Is it a good night?
Yeah.
It's a good fucking night. Oh man. Robin, as you get them out, do you just open the door?
I'd like to try and while he's focusing and taking in the moment, I want to try and covertly try to get at him to stake him.
You want to stake Jacob?
Just to paralyze him, to get him the fuck off. She still doesn't quite know if the guy is dead.
You open the door, and Jacob, you've finished. It's done. He's dead. What's the look on your face as the door opens? Are you blissful? Are you what does she see as the door opens?
There's that look of relief initially on his face, but as the door opens, you would see him trying to cover the body, so standing in front of it, with a look of fierce, trying to be hidden under a enjoyed look.
Robin, as you open the door, that's what you see. There's no need for a roll here. You got your stake in your hand. You maybe it's raised up, ready to plunge it into Jacob's chest. Jacob is kind of like blocking view of the body, but if you take a look, he's gone. There ain't nothing left. That's an exsanguinated body if you've ever seen one. What's Robin thought right now? Like, what's the first thoughts in her mind?
The face that Jacob sees is one of a mix of, how do I say, just pure, what the fuck did you do? Like, and and with the stake raised to an anticipation to stake him, but that's immediately paused by the noticing that he is dead. And she doesn't drop the stake, but she dashes for the body, and she's like, "What the fuck did you do?"
I didn't mean to. The beast.
And she like just checks the body, just examining it.
Give me intelligence in medicine.
Three successes.
3 successes. You take a look. I mean, you knew it. You saw when you saw it, he's dead. But there's no way to cover this up, kind of thing. Like there's no accident. There's maybe little droplets of blood on the floor. You can't even pretend like, oh man, maybe he slipped and he fell. He has been exsanguinated.
Um, she's
I
kind of like speechless for a moment.
I have a question for you. Robin, have you ever taken it all?
Can you say that again?
Have you ever taken it all? Since you become kindred, have you satisfied the beast in its entirety? Felt warm since your embrace?
It happened once.
Once. So I have to ask. Good. Is there any jealousy? You know what Jacob feels. There's silence in his mind. You remember that. The feeling of being full, satiated, satisfied, warm. Does any twinges of jealousy come up for Robin?
It's there. It's there in like the pit of her stomach, but it's mostly dominated by her most like the instinct that fills her most, which is her instinct to survive. And now that has been near completely destroyed, as we have a body on our hands.
I like it. I would like a composure and resolve roll from you. And Jacob, I want a wits and insight roll with the difficulty of whatever Robin rolls here.
Is that 3 successes for that roll? No, 1.
One success.
1 success.
2 successes.
Margin of 1. Robin, is that feeling of jealousy maybe rises to the front a little bit. It's hard to keep off your face, right? Maybe it passes in a moment of like, fuck, like maybe the look on your face like, fuck, I wish I could have. And whatever it is, Jacob, you notice it. You can see that like that moment of longing maybe in Robin's face. We're going to come back to the two of you. Logan.
Yep.
You've no idea what's going on over there. You are
No,
otherwise engaged.
I'm busy.
You are busy, busy, busy.
Have my hands full.
You're definitely that. She's a wildcat. wild cat in the sack. She is something else. Why don't you give me? Oh, you've got blush of life on, so give me charisma and I don't know, maybe charisma and subterfuge to like
So,
really enjoy this. Or if you've got an argument for a better role, let me know.
no, I was going to say I'm at humanity 6, which means that I can fake it by winning a dexterity plus charisma versus either composure or wits from the other person.
Give me dex and charisma.
God. Okay, 2 successes.
2 successes. 2 successes is enough success. Do you enjoy it? That's the question. She's good, right? She's enjoying herself. She knows where to do. She knows where to put her hands. She kisses all the right spots. Are you enjoying yourself?
I think it's sort of like extended foreplay. I don't get it. Like, as a kindred, I don't get all the like pleasant, lovely feelings that might come along with it, but the mood is right. The like motion and momentum of it is what's doing everything.
Hell yeah. You're still riding that high from banging on the drums. I like you've not let that go.
My fingers are still like vibrating a little bit.
Yeah. She is all over the place with it. And once you guys are like in it, like halfway through, she's like, fuck, I needed this. She's like, oh shit, and jumps like right back into it with you. Is there anything you want to do other than engage in physical activities with Chris?
There's nothing else on her mind whatsoever,
Nothing
unless
else.
Princess can notice the commotion in the other room and perks up.
Give me her awareness roll.
Hey guys, quick reminder to leave a like, a comment, and don't forget to follow or subscribe to us. Thanks!
Two successes.
2 successes. Right when she's like, fuck, I need this, and she's like ready to jump back in, Princess whines and like kind of like ears perk up. She stands up and she starts to like pace back and forth, like from the front door to the back door, like smelling the ground. Obviously, she smells something. You don't know what, but like something's got her attention.
As soon as Princess is very well trained and very well behaved, and so as soon as she's like, "Oh, I've drawn attention to myself," Logan pushes Chris off of her, like just off and up, putting pants on. No explanation whatsoever, just looking at Princess while Princess waits at the door for her.
Yeah, you lift her up, push her up and off you, and she's like, "What the fuck? What the fuck?" And she like covers herself up, kind of like the indignation, like, "What the hell?"
Sorry, Princess is gonna, you're in an apocalypse.
She
I'll take care of this. I'll be back so quickly, I promise. And then just like a little kiss, just a little kiss on the forehead.
she still looks a little like miffed. She's like, really in this moment, but like she's like, oh, whatever. And like she pulls out her phone as you open the door, and Princess like goes out and it immediately starts moving towards 101. In the meantime, as this is all happening, Jacob and Robin. Jacob, you saw Robin's face, that moment of longing or jealousy. It's your 2 scene. Take it away.
Look, if I wanted this to happen, I wouldn't be panicked. I did not mean for any of this to happen.
Yeah, well, it did. And what? How do you expect we're going to cover this up? People know that we've been here with them. Fuck. She still has, even though she doesn't entirely plan on it, the stake is still ready. She doesn't know whether or not they're still gonna do it again.
Jacob would kind of lean up against the wall and kind of sit down. I know I fucked that up. I'm trying to think on how to deal with this myself.
She's kind of like trying to grasp for a word, because as much as she's like pissed the fuck off at him, she's like, she does know what it's like when that happens, and the full hatred can't fully manifest.
Yeah. It's as you're like grasping for a word, the bathroom door flies open again, and it's Logan and Princess Dartmouth in the door. And Logan, no roll necessary. There's an exsanguinated body on the fucking floor. Jacob is like back against the wall, like maybe facing his hands on the floor, like fuck. And a panicked looking Robin, like hand on the body, like looking at it, like equally, like fuck.
I don't think
And she
Logan
kind of like
looks at the body. I think she moves directly to Jacob, sort of leans down and takes his face in her hands, and she's like moving around, looking at him like, "Are you okay, baby?"
Stressed.
Stressed. Okay. Then she'll stand back up and take like a step back. And then I think Princess is just gonna come and be very affectionate with with Jacob. As she's gonna lock eye contact with Robin. What's going on? Sorry. I kind of just
what do you
barged
think
in
is
there.
going on? We have a fucking dead body.
Oh
And
shit.
her leg is like bouncing up and down rapidly. She's she just doesn't, because she just like sputters for a minute. The clerk at the front knows knows what we look like. They know what our fake IDs look like. What the fuck do we do?
Sloane showed me a trick with the rats. I don't know if it's gonna look at the body. I don't know if it's gonna.
What the fuck are you talking about?
You know, you tell the rats to eat it.
The rat.
Holy shit.
The rat. She just
The rats. You call them all up and you tell the rats to eat it.
okay.
We need to move them though.
Tell me this. What fucking rats?
You know, in the city or town or whatever, you call them up and then they come out running, and then you tell them to get to work. Well, you ask them to get to work politely.
Oh my fucking god. Can't believe I did this.
I don't understand, like, why you're so shocked about the rats.
She's so overwhelmed in the moment, and she just like screams into her hands to not alert anyone, but she's like, oh my fucking god. Deep breaths, deep breaths, deep breaths. I had such a good night, and now we're here, and okay, 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 okay. Okay, I'm fine. I'm fine. I'm fine. I'm fine. So, the rats.
Yeah.
Prove it. Prove you can just get a bunch of random rats to get here and eat this fucking body.
Well, I'm like, I don't think we should do it here because it's a bit weird for like, if it works, it's a bit weird for 200 rats to come into a random motel room.
It's also weird
So,
for there to be a dead body in a motel room, so listen, it's still the dead of night. Nobody. Oh god, the other party goers.
Logan, as you went into you left your room or 102 and went into 101, Marcus, Lisa, and Mark were passing by, a little miffed about something, but they as you were going into 101, they were walking past you and going into 102. So it might be easy to assume that the four of them are probably in there doing something, and goddamn Chris is definitely telling them that you ran off somewhere. That's probably a given considering the situation.
Okay. So you want me to try to do that like right here, right now, or are we gonna move the body?
She's a bit quiet for a moment, and then just leaves the bathroom and goes to the balcony and our question, are we in the front? What way is our hotel room looking? Is it behind the building, in front?
So the motel is the front of the building aims towards the street. Your balcony aims towards what's essentially so there's the main road, and then running adjacent to the main road is a railroad track. So the balcony, you're on the first floor, that back sliding glass opens up to woods and a train track that's clearly been disused over the last 30, 50 years or something like that. So you're kind of looking at train tracks and woods in the back. The parking lot's in the front.
Okay. Would there be a dumpster in that area? Can she try and look to see if there's one?
The dumpster is in the front, where
Mm.
because the parking lot's in the front, the dumpster's in the front. Back there, what you look at, it's just it's literally just woods and the railroad. That's all that's back there. And then if you go past the woods, you guys kind of saw it as you came, are the salt flats out there. So it's just open salt flats. But in front of that is trees, and then the railroad, and then the motel. Everything is in the front because nobody wants to the railroad has taken up so much of the infrastructure that it's just not worth undoing to put things back there.
Right.
I think Logan will keep explaining the rats a little bit because just the moment of silence dragged on where she's like, I need to justify this. Yeah, no, Sloan taught me that you make it look like they passed out from an overdose, and then rats get them.
Okay, I don't know who the fuck this lone person is, but whatever. There's some woods back there. If we can manage to get it out, and your rat trick, she just puts up finger quotes, works. That'll work. Hopefully, I don't know. I don't. She's she's used. She's she's hit a body before. She's done that. But whenever she's done these kind of things, she's always been responsible for her own actions, and now she has to deal with other people.
Yeah. Logan's gonna seriously think about asking Jacob for a hit. but then like looking at Jacob's been through enough. Okay, so we gotta move the body first. And Logan's just gonna pick up this body.
Jacob, you have been very, very quiet. Talk to us.
He's trying to process everything, reminiscing partially into the past and back to that night where he did the exact same thing.
Mm-hmm.
As much as he hates Sloane, Sloane was also there to help cover up. And hearing Logan continuously go on about her kind of just makes him sulk further into his own thoughts.
As you're, introspective and going through these moments, thinking about history and Sloane, you watch as Logan kind of hefts this body up. It seems like their plan is to drag it into the woods, and Logan's gonna call the rats. It's an old Sloane trick.
And that's the worst part about it all.
Yeah. Do you watch? Do you help? Do either you or Robin help? Or do you let Logan do this on their own? On her own?
Robin is begrudgingly helping because she just wants to make sure, because she's part of her is very curious to hear about what the fuck the rats are about. And partially because she just wants this over with and make sure that this is done correctly.
I try to keep our guests occupied in that room.
Robin, how do you feel about Jacob going to entertain the other guests, knowing that one of them just died to this entertainment?
As much as she really wants to dig into him and like stop it right there, she knows because he drained it full that he's probably not going to be hungry now or
Mhm.
for a bit. So she wouldn't. So she's just like, it's probably safe, but she's like, as he lays, she like does the motion with like pointing her eyes at him, like, I'm watching you.
Yeah. Jacob, you go and into 102 to entertain. The three of them are sitting on the bed with a very, very covered up Chris, just like the bed sheet is just covered down. She doesn't seem to be like modest about it, but she's like not trying to just breast all out. As you come in there to try to talk to them, they look up at you like, "What the fuck, bro? Like, what happened to Chad?"
Weird freak out. He's okay now. I suggested that he goes home and rest. A bit too much for him.
Yeah, he's like that. He's definitely like that. Whatever. Let's fucking. Ugh. And Chris is like, it's getting late anyway, guys. We should. Whatever. Is he gonna stay? Is he leaving? Is he staying with you? And they like kind of look up at you.
He said about going back to his place.
I guess his truck's gone then. Whatever. You guys can ride with me. That's what Marcus says, because he came in the other car. And you're there with them as like Chris starts to get dressed. They she does. She's not like she's not shy. She's not modest. But she like turns her back. She throws her clothes back on and is like, "All right, whatever. That was fun, but yeah, tell Logan I said maybe another time." And she's like, "Whatever. Like it's not worth her getting all upset about." But as they kind of step out, they light a cigarette and they see his King Rancher there, and they look at you like, "I thought he left."
He must have called in. I suggested Uber.
Uber here?
Or
I don't
whatever
know.
of the similarity is.
They kind of wave it off. They're all fucked up. They're like, doesn't Miss Neal drive Uber? Maybe she was awake. Who cares? Wait, I'm sure he'll be fine. He might have stumbled home. Who gives a fuck? And they're just like, he'll be fine. Like this is a small town. Nothing bad happens here. And they all kind of pile into Marcus's car, and they drive off. While that's happening, Robin and Logan, you drag this. He's got to be like 6'2", 250. He looks like a linebacker. You drag him into the woods. What happens?
Getting him up against a tree. I'm gonna step back, and she's gonna just sort of like crack her neck and go, "Oh fuck! I really hope I don't." She's gonna have this very this look of consternation on her face, which I think that Robin immediately realizes, oh shit, this girl's still hungry.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm.
Yeah, so she's gonna then use feral whispers to try summon all the rats in the area.
Give me manipulation and animalism.
Amazing. Okay. Can I blood surge on that?
Sure.
Such a bad idea, but I'm gonna. Wait.
You're at
Let's.
hunger 4.
I'm gonna roll to see if I roll my rouse check for the ability first, and if that doesn't work, then it's bad. Yeah, no, that's not happening. She's at hunger 5 now.
Mm-hmm. That's hunger 5. Robin, for the second time tonight, you can see one of your 2 new companions, like the humanity start to slip away as that recognizable hunger leashes into Logan's face. But Logan, you're still in control. Kind of.
Also, I want to bring up something. I used heightened senses earlier, and I think about now, Logan's gonna start seeing something. A bit of blood start to drip from her forehead as the towel inside of her hat soaked up too much blood, and it begins to leak.
Oh, that's not good.
Okay, I got 1 success, which is not enough successes.
It's not enough successes. As you're down, and maybe like 2 rats show up, and they're like, "The fuck?" They're like,
Hey,
"What the fuck?"
hey, you wouldn't you wouldn't be able to like call some friends, and then they could bring all their friends around, and then y'all could eat this guy, or eat this big old meal here. You know,
Give
pretty
me-
please.
Give me manipulation and animal kin, as they're very skeptical. They're like, "What the fuck are you?" Three successes.
Yeah, let's reroll failures. 5
successes.
successes.
They're again, what the fuck? What the fuck even are you? And they see the body, and then they see Robin, and they're like, "I mean, yeah, we could. What's in it for us?"
Food for your families and your families' families, and prosper? Question mark.
They look at you. They look at the body. We could take him.
Yeah, have at 'em. You know, just eat them as quick as possible, I suppose.
I mean, we're gonna bury some, like food for later.
I'm not fussed about that.
There's like two or three of them. And one of them is like, yeah. Let's. Shit, I haven't had person. I've never had person. Fuck yeah. And they're like discussing with each other and like a ratatouille moment. That like we could bury parts. I hear they stink. I hear they're good. Fuck it. Like the pigs like them. Fuck it. Yeah. They're like, all right, we got this. But fuck off though.
You got it. And then I'm gonna look to Robin, 2 thumbs up, like a visible shaking, and
like
see the blood.
she's
Oh, God.
she just like mouth the gate for. Holy shit! You actually got the rats, huh?
It's usually more impressive than that.
All right.
You
Yeah.
before you even see it, is you can smell the most delicious fucking vitae that you've ever smelled. Ever.
Oh my
Nothing
god.
compares to this. Absolutely fucking nothing. You've fed from Jacob. You've fed from a variety of things, but nothing is like this.
Okay.
I don't even know if I should give you some dice for this, or if I should just shit happens.
Could I have a roll, and then also Princess is now hackles raised at at Logan. This is one of the things Princess is trained for.
Give me hunger frenzy.
Amazing.
But it's gonna be a it's gonna be a difficulty 4 roll.
What do I roll?
Hunger frenzy. Let's take a look. Manny, do you know off the top?
Sorry, which a hunger frenzy?
Mm-hmm.
Difficulty 3, I know that, and then it's
Unspent willpower plus a third of your humanity.
yes.
But this is a difficulty 4 roll.
Oh, okay. I failed because I have only 1 unspent.
Oh, you're. Oh.
Wait, I could crit. I could crit.
I was gonna say crits are a thing.
Crit.
Oh, it's
Do we? Does this entire chronicle end on the first session? Holy shit!
Very funny.
This is so fucked.
This is so fucked.
Oh.
Total
Oh
failure.
no!
Oh boy.
Oh no.
then I suppose it's going to be a contested roll between me and Princess as Princess tries to pin me down.
Yeah, she knows to stop you in these kinds of situations. Give me
Question.
her. Yes.
Can I assist Princess?
Maybe. You've not seen this before. You don't actually know what's happening. So,
Mhm.
what I'm going to say is I'm going to let them roll, and then once you realize what might be going on, then we'll get your roll in.
Indeed.
Logan, give me strength and brawl, and then I will roll. No, yeah, I'll roll. I'll roll for Princess, which is just a brawl roll at 6.
Yeah, it's 6. Strength and brawl for me is 7.
4 successes.
Also 4 successes.
You
You-
are. This is not a kindred, and you are the active kindred. She goes to like jump on you and like attempt to pin you down, and you can't. You have to have it. You don't mean to, but like as she like jumps on you and tries to like sink her teeth in your arm to kind of drag you away, you just fling her. And in that moment, Robin, you know something bad is going down. This is not fucking good. What do you want to do? You can fight, you can run, whatever you want to do.
I'm gonna start by running to the side to see if I get to like almost get in get to see if I can sense if Jacob is near enough to call out to him.
Give me Dex and Athletics.
Mhm.
Logan, give me Strength and Athletics as you're like flinging the dog off, but you're gonna between like the hunger between Princess like trying to drag you away and you fling her off. It's gonna be at a -3.
Okay.
How does this happen? This is session 1, people. Shit. You can
Would Princess get a roll to resist being flung?
she's the reason why you're at a -3. So she's
Okay.
like, you're trying to fling her off you, and like her
Mhm.
teeth are in your arm. So it's not like she goes flying, but you're like trying to shake her off, like just fling her off as you
Yeah.
like drag your way towards Robin. Robin, you're trying to get away from this monster, and there's nothing in there. There's nothing in Logan's face at all. 0 as she like claws her way to you. She's got one arm behind her dragging it, and she like grabs you by the throat, and you know what's coming. There's no stopping this. However,
And I
Jacob,
spend. Oh, I was gonna say, can I spend my last willpower to pause long enough for her to stake me?
that is all the hunger dice. We'll find out.
Okay.
Jacob, as maybe you followed them out, and like they were like, you were obviously out there with them when they took Marcus's car, and it's been a few minutes. Is it fair to say that like because you haven't heard from Logan and Robin that maybe you go looking?
Yeah.
Yeah. You come around and you're not going to be in time to stop it. However, you're going to be in time to maybe prevent Logan from absolutely fucking diablerizing Robin. But as you kind of come around the side of the building towards the woods, maybe looking for them, you can see as Logan's teeth, Princess dragging her arm away, she's got Robin by the throat, just sinks her teeth into her throat. You know Logan, and you know what Logan drinks. It's bad. Robin, you're going to take 2 points of aggravated damage.
Alrighty.
Logan, you're going to start to slake your hunger.
Or
Jacob,
just take one off.
just for now, just take one off. Jacob, what do you want to do? You know Logan is very strong. Very, very fucking strong. Talk to me. What's the plan here?
I think the best way is to try to separate them and kind of substitute Robin's neck for Jacob's arm here.
Just gonna try to peel them apart?
Yeah.
Yeah. You have one
Actually, wait. I lie. I've got a better idea, actually.
I love to hear a better idea than one dice.
I just realised this also affects kindreds. I would like to use chemistry on Logan to affect. Let's go. I don't think we'd get him away here. We'll go with like affects their sight and smell. With trying to cause like an extra body in the line of sight, but with a trying to be a stronger scent of blood.
Okay. I think chemistry affects one sense. So, I mean, are you going to try to affect their sense of smell? It's like maybe other blood, newer, fresher, because he's already drinking. So, something to pull the attention away.
Yeah, trying to pull the attention away.
Yeah,
there's only one. I thought you could do multiple. That might be a Fata Morgana thing.
I think it is.
Oh, yeah, crazy.
It's okay.
I'll just use Fata Morgana then. Same thing, pretty much.
Same thing. Give me manipulation and obfuscate. Logan, I'm going to need composure and wits, and I'm going to need a minus one die, because you are otherwise distracted from the most delicious blood you've ever had, ever. Jacob doesn't compare.
So is that -1 to me there?
No, that's the -1 to Logan.
My bad.
Okay, that's 2 die.
And then I have a difficulty of 3 for this.
I mean, 2 successes.
2 successes.
I have a difficulty of 3 because I'm affecting 2 senses.
Okay.
And I need to make a rush check. I got 4 successes.
4 successes. It's
Back
enough.
to hunger 1.
It's enough. Logan, whatever it is, the smell of blood, a new body, the fresh, it pulls you away for just a moment. You like unlock your teeth from Robin, let her go, and maybe like look to where you thought it come from, and it looks like a fresh corpse. But your teeth, like Princess's teeth are in your arms. You can see Jacob looking at you. You can see Robin maybe horror struck at what just fucking happened. You are down to 4, and you've retained some sense of yourself again. It's your guys' scene.
I'll stand up and stumble backwards. Hands like up to her face, like, no, 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 no. No. I'm sorry. I'm sorry. Then she like fetal position, you know, the little fetal position crouch. As she makes a lot of distance between her and Robin up until she like backs up into a tree, and then she goes into a little fetal position crouch.
You okay, Robin?
Oh,
Robin's like silent for a moment. Can you hold her down for a minute? I just need a little bit. We can get through this king night.
I can deal with her, don't worry. And Jacob would start to walk towards Logan.
He started muttering, "Not again, not again."
Hey, Logan.
Unless you like touch her, she's just gonna keep muttering.
Yeah, if you don't, as Logan doesn't initially respond, Jacob would gently tap her on the shoulder.
Big flinch, open face, looking at you, fangs still out. Just shock, fear. No, Jacob, I might hurt you.
Just open your mouth.
I don't want to hurt you.
You won't, I promise. And he would give a consoling smile.
Yeah, okay. She's gonna close her eyes and open her mouth, sort of just a thing of like keeping her hands away from things, like just trying to make it very much like, oh, I'm gonna make sure that you have all the say here. Like she's not even gonna fully close her jaw when she bites. She will, but she won't grip, you know, if she can help it at hunger 4.
Yeah, so Jacob is going to do. He's going to gently tilt Logan's head back so her mouth's more facing up. And he's going to kind of pierce his own skin and just let blood slowly drip into her mouth.
With that, she waits a few moments just to let a little blood, just to satiate it a little. And while Logan's eyes are closed, she goes in to stake her.
good Lord.
I would like to say Jacob
Okay.
is in front.
Jacob is in front. This is one of those things where I ask, where things like PvP come into question, is if it's for a narrative reason, I like normally people are okay with it, but this is between not the two characters, but the two players, both you, Whopper, and you, Lab. Whopper, are you okay with this? Like
Oh,
happening
I'm
in a narrative
Oh,
sense?
yeah.
absolutely cool with it. But if
Okay.
what's it? Princess notices that you're like coming with intent, she's gonna growl.
Yes. So as long as you guys are okay with it, here's what happens. Robin, you're just gonna come up and try to jab it into Logan.
Yeah, she's not trying to hurt her per se, but she knows that it'll paralyze her for a while.
Mm-hmm.
And
Mm-hmm.
that's just, she just needs them to be still for a while. So she gets it ready, kind of like brushes off a few splinters because that probably won't be comfortable to get out, and then readies it. She looks down at Princess and gives like a kind of sympathetic look, like, I'm sorry. She'll be fine. I promise. But I need to do this.
Princess is an extremely well-trained dog, and as you approach, she's huge. She like gets up, like she was kind of like growling, like laying down next to the two of them, but she stands up and she clearly goes to interpose herself between Jacob, whose back is to you, and Logan, who's against the tree. And so now it's you, Princess, Jacob, and Logan in a line, and Princess is growling at you. She doesn't attack you, but obviously she has no intent to let you do whatever. She doesn't know what you're doing, but whatever it is, she's not happy about it.
Mm-hmm.
Jacob and Logan, you can hear her growling, but the two of you are otherwise like engaged. Robin, are you going to try to bypass this dog and stab Logan in the chest?
Yeah. She'll first try to see if she can communicate that that this is like a for the greater good kind of deal where she's not trying to kill her, but this needs to stop.
So you're going to try to calm this dog down.
Yeah.
You don't have anything in animal kin.
Oops.
But I think that's the only thing that's really going to work here. So why don't you give me wits and animal kin, even though you don't have much there. You can blood surge if you
Right.
like. I'm going to roll for her. She's only got one dice for something like this. So let's see. I will roll it here because it's not my thing, it's your thing.
Thank God
That's
I
a
have a good amount of
success.
wit. Hmm.
It's 5,
Messy
but it's
critical.
messy. As you try to like calm her down, um, she's she doesn't step aside as much as she kind of like not relaxes the word. She kind of settles. Her hackles aren't raised, but she like drops down like all the way, like her belly on the ground, her paws in front of her, and like her head on her paws, and but she's still in between the two of you. But she doesn't go to stop you. However, with that messy, your intent is still to stake Logan. And this has been some kind of night. You've been with them for a few days, you've driven them, you've tried to do the right thing, and it has not gone well. I'm gonna need you to make me give me Dex and melee. as much as you're trying to not,
Yeah.
it might be for the greater good, there's real rage here. And I'm going to put you under I think, a compulsion. I don't really know what to call it. But, like, you've got to do this. For greater good, doesn't matter what the fuck it is. You need to put Logan down. Because this is bullshit. Between the two of them, this is fucked. And anything not related to, like, staking one or both of them is going to take a -2 penalty. So
All right.
give me strength or dex and melee.
Dex and melee. Two successes.
Jacob, your back is to this. Logan, you are being fed from Jacob. Jake, the two of you, as this is about to happen, Jacob, you guys are talking. You're doing what you can. You know that Logan didn't mean this. Did you, Logan? Was this like a triumphant moment? Was this an accident?
If Logan could go back in time, she would stake herself, so it wouldn't have happened.
Mm-hmm.
Mm. Like,
Jacob,
this is very much something she's going to regret for a long while.
Mm-hmm. Would Jacob know that?
I think with Sloane... Oh, I'm not going to
you
speak
go.
to you, sorry. I
No, go
think you definitely saw how she reacted after Sloane's death, and you can see that there's some sort of reliving happening here.
Yeah, I think Jacob would know.
Yeah.
And you're feeding her anyway, despite all this.
Yeah.
I think
She's going to need to feed either way.
Yeah. I think that in this moment, it's give me that humanity roll, that remorse roll.
Sure. I roll one.
Oh.
I lose a humanity, going down to humanity 7.
Yeah. It's rough. Maybe he didn't matter, but this does. Logan, you can see Robin coming. Jacob's in between. You don't know who she's going for. I'll give you a choice here. You can attempt to, like, get Jacob out of the way, or, like, interpose. You know what I mean? Like, you don't know what's happening. So either you're going to take it for yourself or attempt to, like, save Jacob because you don't know where it's coming from. Does that make sense?
Oh, she's absolutely gonna, like, push Jacob behind her in, like, a defensive posture. But she also realizes she's done, like, a lot of harm tonight, so she's still gonna, like, have her hands out to the sides. I think instinctually they go into, like, a bit of a claw posture, even though she doesn't have claws. But she's got, like, she's outspread, trying to make herself look big in front of Jacob.
I'm going to need a dex athletics roll from you, but with -2 dice from moving Jacob out of the way and, like, getting him behind you in that amount of time it takes for Robin to strike.
Okay.
Robin, how many successes did you get? 5, and it's messy. Okay, it's a difficulty 5 roll. So
Would I have slaked any more hunger from Jacob?
yes, I'd say one more in the amount of time it took Robin to, like, come for you.
Okay, fabulous. That's 3. the important part is like if she can make sure that Jacob is out of the way, then she'll be satisfied with that.
I'm going to let this go. I think that as the stake plunges into your chest, that is where we're going to call the session.
Another adventure completed. If you had a good time, remember to leave a like and review. You can head over to links.chaoticallybalanced.com, linked in the description below, and see what else we have going on. You will also find our live stream links and info here, where we are live most Tuesday nights at 7:30 Eastern. Check out our Substack at chaoticallybalanced.com/support, also linked below, to get access to exclusive content and help support us further. That's all we have for now. We'll see you next time.